Hello, I am absolutely and totally aware of everything you will do in this tournament. Wait, oh, are you guys not hearing Bab? This is an excellent dialogue between me and myself, because Bab is actually a purely...
Now you can hear me. Now you can hear me. Well, okay.
Amazing.
You had the silence.
So Babiuszek has done the usual introductions and all of that. We've had a little bit of an exchange and all of that. But you know, it is what it is.
Okay. It's a good thing that Pingu pinged us. on Discord and notified us, because yes.
Additional difficulties right off the bat, so everybody knows exactly what they signed up for.
Yeah, we had a lot of, well, I had a lot of technical difficulties starting the stream actually, so you know, it will be a journey. But yes, we have 11 people in this case. Hopefully Caballo can make it. If not, we have 10, but that's still plenty of people to run a tournament with. Seeding has been done, from what I understand, so let me process check-in results and let me start the tournament. And we can enjoy ourselves some Hoof to Floof action. Okay.
Oh god, I am first!
Yes, you will be first, and you will be against Avocado. Avocado, oh shit. Oh no, I don't have a script open. I knew I forgot something. Oh no, where is Boozer versus Avocado. And this
I'll grant you a little bit of extra time just to do the script mansory.
Yes. Okay, there we go. There we go. Yes.
Nice. I have seen the screen, now I can accept the game.
Yes. Okay. Avocado coming back. She played a few games with me, and the connection was fine. So I think it is worth testing. Avocado has been an old person joining Hoof to Floof. Yeah, an old-comer, an old-timer, one could say. So yes, let us hope that this works and without any issues. Yeah, Jack, don't worry. We will get to this. I didn't have time to fix this anyway, so I will probably just try to do so tomorrow. We'll see. But yes, we have classic Oleander.
Let's look right over that.
Careful neutral from both players, just trying to find the hit, and Avocado finds the first hit. Actually falling JB, getting the hit. Oh, gets clipped by Faker's Frame Travis also. No conversion though from Boozer so far. Oh, Boozer gets the overhead. T-shirt is not blocked. Oh, Lalarino is also not here. Oh no, what is happening? People are missing. Perfect block from Avocado, expecting the overhead. Do mind, this is an extremely fast one. You can block it on a reaction technically, but usually you have to expect it. Oh, but Avocado gets clipped by a cartwheel A, put into the corner, one more interaction, one more hit.
Just barely too late on changing the sides.
Yeah, I don't think Avocado can kill here.
Almost had this block.
Not yet.
Oh, but the push block with end.
Yeah. Traps are so tricky to push blocks.
Oh, my frames.
Traps are so incredibly tricky to push block with their extremely short block stun. Oh, Avocado expected this. Okay, we have a belly flop and into the overhead. This time Avocado was not ready. Okay. Some careful vegetable neutral. Oh my god! That was a rail. That was a rail
all
coaster?
According to Keikaku.
Yes, all according to Keikaku, says the paprika. Oh no, smaller sucks. Listen.
Including the smaller sucking.
Yes. It is what it is. It always was this way, and I guess Main 6 just wanted to be this way. Though, Avocado does not block the special, which is
I mean,
LSC cross-up.
It was right as she was jumping, which means cross-up input.
Yes,
so trying to block in this case, actually.
It is extremely difficult to realize this. Oh, no conversion! Oh no! Missing it by pixels. Unfortunate for Boozer. Do you mind that Avocado has Fred? And is patient enough. Gets a C starter. This will be a Fred.
I believe.
Yep, this is a Fred, alright. Oh, that's not blocked! Like, literally just crouched. Okay, we have another chance because of an unfortunate drop for Boozer. Another chance for Avocado to do something. Oh, get slam dunked again! Oh no! This Fred was supposed to be the power move of Avocado, but it may turn out to be her undoing! Oh, but cross up into... Well, failed push block, I guess, from Avocado as well.
I'd like to point out, I've lost my down key twice during this this match, so I will need like 30 seconds of extra time to clean my hands.
No problem, but
for the next one.
I still wonder how do you achieve such keys falling off constantly, Boozer? How does one achieve this? Well, listen, we'll never know, or at least not for now. What Pops do with their hands and their keys is their own business. Our ungulates do not go into that business. He is a mad lad, alright. He is definitely a mad lad. But yeah, those telecies against Fred, pure insanity. But sometimes, as they say it, I think in Darkest Dungeon, there is no bravery without insanity.
Okay, I am ready. And these two times, it was the key sticking to my finger. But I can also lose my keys if I press them from an angle from which they just kind of catapult themselves off of the slot on the keyboard, I guess.
Okay.
And about Darkest Dungeon. Now, wholesome marine life may flourish, if indeed there is such a thing.
Wholesome marine life. I mean, there is. One could question about whether there is a wholesome unicorn land.
I'm thinking plan A's off the table.
Ready?
Back to the pit.
Fight.
Okay.
Oh!
Just outside
Nice.
of range, yep. Hey there, Mastoids. Yeah, thank you. Hope you enjoyed some EU Floof action. Oh, Stackers did hit, but Avocado did not convert in the end, but does get the belly flop punish. Okay, Avocado has 3 meter, 3 bars to play with. Again, falls for the fakest frame trap.
I am doing too hard on this.
Yeah, the hard reads are not paying off for Boozer right now. Oh, thank you very much for subscription. As I said, hope you enjoy some Hoof to Floof action. I think my Streamlab alert is broken because I fail at stuff. Listen, technical difficulties. Okay. Okay, careful neutral from Boozer, who is down a ton of health, but gets the backdash punish. Oh my god, that is a tragedy for Avocado. One more hit, and there it is. Boozer is on the set point right now.
I feel like this cutscene was very close to getting absolute guarded.
It could have been, yes. Okay. Oh.
Jesus.
Conversion from Avocado, something that she desperately needs right now. She needs to win twice, once with Fred, but another time without. This is a very good start, though.
Don't underestimate the amount of meter build-up here, because it is happening.
Yes. Only under meter. Oh, perfect challenge from Boozer. But no conversion, the grab in the air. Hey, Bo. Listen, the Velvet Classic.
Pacing on the cartwheel. I mean, come on.
Another perfect punish. What are these grabs, Boozer? I question.
Big fat goblin fingers.
I see. Well, okay then. Okay, we have level basket set up. This is a ton of damage. One more interaction and Avocado is dead. But she gets the grab. This may be Fred time. It may be time to spend right now. Oh, gets a greedy read. Another greedy read. This is actually scary. Oh, perfect mash again from Boozer, but no chip out this time yet. We have Fred incoming. Oh, and an epilogue extension. No luck for the super hit. And TFH-EU.
Well, that was mildly insane.
Yep, that was an all-in after an all-in after an all-in.
One hell of a round.
Yeah. In the end, though, Boozer takes it 2-0. Fred just looking like, what the hell just happened? Okay. Well,
I was counting on a chip out in the end, but that was a full-on kill.
yeah, I
GG.
saw the chip out attempt with the super. That was definitely a good attempt, but sadly, teleport is funky at times. But yeah, Boozer takes it 2-0.
I mean, but the interactions in between the punish from that missed level 1 and then just us going all over the entire map. That was very fun.
Yes. Okay, we have Boolerex versus Keysmash.
Boolerex! Keysmash! Yay!
Okay.
Let's go!
Do we have yeah, Keysmash is here. He is right next to the shrine. Okay. Keysmash, yes, if you could please. Okay, there we go. Okay. This should be Pub versus Tian. Both according to lobby avatars and past knowledge that we possess. Let us see. Let us see what is going on. Also, Lalarino is in the tournament. God, you guys scared me for a second that Lalarino was not here.
Yeah, no. Absolutely, Lalarino's here.
I hope you have been keeping up with your training.
Well then, let us see how quickly the tides manage to turn in this particular matchup. Keysmash.
Currently, people are just jumping over one another.
I mean, Boolerex is managing to get some hits, but not too long, since Keysmash is getting some hits as well. But there we go. Boolerex getting a full conversion from the t-shirt, I believe. Yep. Going. Put the cards in the combo. Oh, choosing card B on as Oki, but again going into a lower immediately afterwards.
Yeah.
Keysmash late on the punish.
Oh,
but the kiss
Keysmash
whiffs and Keysmash.
Woke up
Mashing out, eh?
Yep. Sometimes you just wake up, mash, and it just works up in your favor.
Hey, and to be just enough range to catch. Boolerex was attempting to jump in here, I believe, on the pre-block frames.
Oh,
How they hits, not much, but then
block.
the t-shirt again. Keysmash not ready for Paprika shenanigans.
Yep. You have to get ready and get those under control. Otherwise, Paps will destroy you.
Round 2.
Oh, Keysmash has a long way to go, considering Boolerex is getting down to dominant. But there we go. TFH-EU on round stop, getting blocked and nicely punished. Oh, however, the drop is going to be rather costly because the same damage as Keysmash dealt with that 11-hit combo, Boolerex got with 2 hits off of that attack, and there we go. There goes a low. Boolerex looking strong. Ooh, dashing around on Oki, managing to find Keysmash after the tech roll. And surprise with a low.
Oh, that doesn't
There
drop.
goes a 1.
luckily.
You see basket, no basket, just a hard knockdown. And with Boolerex just standing there menacingly on the hard knockdown.
Yes. Sometimes you just have to scare them. Oh my god!
Belly flops the 2D!
That I didn't even know that clean that like beat 2D so cleanly. Wow.
I mean, it felt like Keysmash was a bit out of the range for this 2D as well, but
Yeah. It was a brave
we need to look
attempt,
at the
though.
replay. Man, if that was 1D, I mean, 3D because forward, like, you know, the forward down one. So yeah, 3D, sorry.
Yes.
I'm
And yeah-
pretty sure that belly flop trades with these depending on frame data and details, but it's like... a
It
funky
may,
interaction.
depending on like funky interactions, but it's not worth going over all of the possible cases. But yes,
Frame by frame, every single interaction imaginable at all distances for pixels.
Round
yes.
1. Fight.
This is how computers learn.
This is basically I'm gonna make a paper based on how Paprika's belly flop interact with 3D and 1D
Yes.
and 2D. I mean.
Well, right now Paprika is interacting with Kian in a very usual to Paprika manner. Oh no, wake up to
With
B.
Oki and exploit them fumbling to get a punish and to get a hit. Nice, nice kiss. Keysmash not ready. Another kiss over short hop. Is there gonna be another one? No, Keysmash ready this time, knowing that Paprika's do love kiss bullying.
I still am amazed
Hold
how
that
much
back.
bullying Paprikas can do, and they enjoy it.
Oh, absolutely. To be fair, the kiss bullying is nowhere near as good as, say, rope bullying, but so long as I can do it, I'm gonna do it, right?
Rope
That's
bullying
the
is an
approach of main
old
pass.
classic. Rope
Well,
bullying is
Boolerex
especially
again,
funny
flying
because
below.
you can do it to good players. But hey, Keysmash is sadly again in the corner.
Yeah, crawling backwards in the corner, guaranteeing the kiss hit for Boolerex.
Yep. If you want to roll in
Oh
the
yeah,
corner,
Boolerex has been getting better and better, Jag.
Ooh.
He's nothing to be trifled with.
That is one. Yeah, one. No, that's only dead. Yeah, level 2. That will be
It's
dead.
almost guaranteed.
Yep.
Yup, it's a perfect. Jesus.
That was perfect.
Boolerex with a quick one, knocking Keysmash down to losers. 2-0. Okay. There are a few matches that we can play right now before we go into Jag versus Caballo. I think we can give Caballo a few more
To be fair,
minutes.
I am gonna go and ping Caballo and ask him if he will participate, because he should know by now how he
Yeah,
feels.
I think it's worth doing so. You're right.
The message is sent, the ping delivered.
Okay, the ping has been delivered, you say. Well, I guess while we wait for the result, we might as well play another match.
Oh, absolutely, we gotta move on. Oh no, is it us?
Yes, it is us. It is
Sure.
us indeed. Okay, I will not mute myself to so that we have a little bit of commentary. But this will be funky, and I hate it. What can I say? Okay. Boozer, if you could please.
Okay, I'm sorry, I was responding to Jag.
Okay.
Time for my baptism. Trial by fire and, well, trial by ice, but... yeah.
I am still
That's my
experimenting
idea
with...
of this matchup.
I'm still experimenting with the new controller, so, you know, there may be funkiness, and I may be...
Oh wait, you're on that thing, Babiuszek, right?
Yes, exactly. However it is called, Mixbox or whatever.
Mixbox.
Yes.
Mixbox it is.
I am trying.
You can also call it a keyboard box.
It is a keyboard box, alright?
I wouldn't want it just because 4 keys in a row, I need 5.
Okay.
I would need to basically make one myself, since they don't make ones with 5. I haven't seen any yet.
Oh, I tried to mash there.
But I also
me.
with A's. Oh, well, why is that so long? Why do you get to punish me before I finish the animation? I hate it.
Oh!
You little...
Ooh, nice time to mash. I went way too slow on that first target, so you knew it. I pressed down for a split second exactly as that goddamn shatter was hitting me.
Oh no!
Hey!
How did I manage to
Caress me
cancel
there.
that 5B?
And there goes the trade in DP. And you already blocked. I mean, you finished the animation. I should have expected you to grab very early.
Not worth the effort.
I wanted to check the roll, but I think I mistimed
Wow.
it because of that. It actually worked out in my favor.
Wait, what? I was holding? Oh, I short hopped, of course.
The Bane
Oh,
of
of
Paprika's
course.
short hop. I didn't want that.
Yeah. You
Imagine.
didn't want that either, I don't think.
JB. Well,
Please do a longer combo. Okay, thank you. I got the down to that.
okay, understandable.
I didn't even realize how low my health was. Damn.
Beautiest. Velvet wins.
That 2C barely coming in, not in range. Sad.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate one. I am afraid for your keyboard, though. Like,
Nothing to be afraid for.
I guess.
I honestly should just super glue the goddamn keys to it.
Oh god, that may be an overkill. How will you clean the keyboard in this case?
This particular bit I want, just the arrows. I need to make sure. I don't know.
Velvet.
Oh, I'm gonna use a pressure cleaner. There we go.
Oh yeah, that's
You know,
a good
compressed
idea.
air.
Yeah, there is also the...
And I mean, it's probably the best method of doing it since this one has some rubbery sort of stuff underneath the keys.
Yep. There's also the gel thingy that I saw, but I never like saw images of, but never saw in Poland. Oh no, that was a very good push block. I was so sure I would be in range even with that.
Just as I went for it.
Yeah.
If I went away again, I would have won. Damn. Why is that blocking so hard?
Oh no, I should have seen that coming.
Yeah.
Don't ask. Just accept it. Don't ask.
One more interaction, I would have been toast. I can
Yeah.
swear that.
I'm again experimenting with new stuff is difficult.
Fight.
Yeah. It worked so many times, but at this point you already know it will come. Oh, out of range for confirmed. This is a tragedy. Oh, and of course your button had to come out faster. I hate everything.
Oh my god, I didn't react. The drop may cost me yet.
KO.
It did not.
Very high up.
Yet, but yeah. That 6A hits very high. It doesn't hit wide, but it hits very high.
Come on, why does it suck so much? I'm dying.
Okay. Oh no. It's evil.
That was an evil setup. One hell of a one.
Yeah.
That was well earned, if I do say so myself.
Yes, absolutely.
Paprika wins.
Oh, there is very little commentary going on because we must focus, and there's not many other people in here with us, so
Yes.
you guys get focused gaming comms.
Okay, give me a second.
I am very glad I got that one match. That's all I truly wanted and desired.
Yes. Boozer may yet launch me to loser's bracket.
Actually, let me prepare that because I will not want a clip of that cross up later.
Yeah, that was a really cool one. Okay.
How dare you outfloof me, you marshmallow! Round 1.
Let us see.
Look, don't touch.
Oh, how did that 5A not hit you? God.
I think it even went to the right. I'm not even entirely certain. Hey, trading DP.
I thought I would get crossed up, and I blocked the other way. Jesus.
Should have just shattered. Shattubatu, you know, to catch me midair.
That's a good idea.
Oh, I didn't realize I was in range of that. That was very nice. Yeah, even 6A was fast enough.
Again.
I could have just 2-8 and hit you, but I was so certain that you would start mashing after my teleport. I did not expect that.
Yeah.
Snowflake. Oh, that was a huge bad for me. Oh, come on. Why aren't you blocking low at the one start? You know, I have a low that I can threaten you with, like you do with me. I swear to God. Oh, really? 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 That was range! And perfect. Not quite because I got shit on you.
Yeah. Okay.
Velvet wins.
I won't because I know that you can crouch it, Boolerex. I will get hit so many times. Oh, I didn't update the score. This is 2-1 now. I will get hit so many times if it didn't whiff on crouchers. But yes. Okay.
Well, that was a real frame trap, like Arizona's got.
Yes, imagine having real frame traps. Couldn't be pop, alas. Okay. We have, right now, a dilemma. I guess we can proceed for now with Brick versus Lalarino. I'm not sure if...
Yeah, I mean, Shatu and Jag are gonna wait a bit, but it is what it is. We are very benevolent to some people and very awful to others, and we decree that you guys are gonna wait for a bit.
Yeah, rigging is occurring in our words. Yes. We love our rigging.
I've rigged nothing. I've only made sure that it is appropriately fortified.
God. Fortified elections, eh? Let's not get into that. Well, we aren't Americans, so we can say whatever.
I'm just using a certain word in a certain context.
Yes, of course. Oh no. No, Brick. Brick has decided to make us suffer.
Yep.
Okay, we do have a lovely velvet mirror both, which is always a nice thing to see. Oh, 2 whiffs. 2 whiffs and careful zoning. No solid hits yet, just chip. Very good dash blocking from Lalarino to actually avoid getting hit. Oh, almost punishing that 5C. I see both actually using way more eruptions. Oh, finally, Brick finding the hit. A little bit lucky, just pressing before Lalarino. But hey, sometimes this is what you get and this is what you take.
I'm trying to get a bit of initiative going, but not getting a good attempt out of it all. But sliding.
Oh, Brick tried a very cute grab, but sadly got jumped. What a side swap. That was a very cool one. Brickbow, knowing the Velvet shenanigans, knowing the cross-ups that she can do over you. Okay. Health has been equalized somewhat. If Lalarino gets one solid hit, he could still take it. Oh, but Snowflake.
Nope. No chance.
Also, Pingu, your opinion is invalid and you should be ashamed of having it. There is no bias involved, by the way. It's just universal truth.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's certain universal truths in the world, such as the laws of gravity and the fact that humans have consciousness. And one of them is, yeah, this is not a cool place. This is a very dark place indeed. Like, look at all this darkness in the background.
Oh, Lalarino does not block
Not
Shatter
even the
Seas.
light of Velvet level 2 can brighten it up.
What have we here? Excuse you.
Damn, even Zorro has fallen to the disease.
Yeah. Well, Brick at least is showing a very cool thing of backdashing snowflakes. You can do this. Okay, Lalarino.
How wide is the frame window for backdashing him?
I think it's just a few frames. It's not frame perfect, but it's difficult. Oh, no.
Like 3-4?
Probably something like that, yeah. I don't know exactly. It is a cool thing, though. Lalarino has issues right now. Yeah, he was desperately trying to get a hit, but no luck. Brick outzoning Lalarino, getting the hits, getting the health lead, and then, well, just running away with it. Exactly what you want to do as Velvet against another Velvet.
Backdashing those snowflakes reminds me of matches against Ogre Enforcer, who's like one of the very few people that reliably backdash cut A on Paprika. And for the longest time I thought that was frame perfect, but it's actually 2-frame.
Okay. That's a funny one still. 2-frame.
Yeah, 2-frame backdash on cut A. I wanna just do it like 3 times in this match, because I can.
Jag, honestly, if there is one mod abuse I would not cry about, it's banning the people who are like training stage
Bab, you need
apologists.
to add
no.
like I have a gun to your chat. So we can shoot people for channel points to time them out. Oh, Brick getting pushed back to the corner. However, going on to the offensive now a little bit. We've got a bunch of snowflakes coming out. Nice hit from Lalarino. Ooh, big hit for Lalarino now. Dealing a good amount of damage. Getting the advantage in magic as well. Brick spending his too. But Brick does get a little bit of offense now and a little bit of a stare down. Okay. Brick going on to the offensive, but not for long. They are exchanging the eruptions, exchanging the shatter rays. Oh, with Lalarino being greedy with Icicle very close to Brick, and he slides in.
And we are caught up. Heck yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay, so I guess that was a detached commentary. Yeah, anyway, right at the moment, Lalarino got hit by an eruption for a lot of damage, and he's in a pretty dire strait compared to Brick. However, they do exchange momentum quite a bit. Nice little hit. Lalarino going on to be offensive again and again, trying to slide in. Shatters, he's gonna whiff.
It's not as huge as people say. It's just pretty huge. Oh no,
There we go. Nice hit from
pressing
Brick,
a
finishing it off.
button. The 5C call out from Brick working out in his favor, and Brick is now on set point.
Shatter C. Objects in the mirror may appear larger than they actually are.
They indeed. Oh no, Lalarino was almost on time to punish this. He was on time to punish the backdash, but no conversion.
Hey, but Brick perfectly sliding directly into Lalarino.
Yep.
Overtaking any offense he was planning.
This looks good. Oh no,
Completely
just a drop at
close.
the end. And again, Lalarino is looking at a very
projectiles.
tough comeback right now. Eating chip.
Some projectiles destroying each other.
Yeah.
Well, Lalarino is taking a bit of initiative. Nice. 1D or 3D, I don't remember which one. Oh, 6A catching Brick on an attempt on the falling button. That's a lot in favor of Lalarino, but he doesn't come out, but he expects the DP.
If that was a JC starter,
And won't kill,
he
but
might
will
have
kill with the
killed.
levels.
Oh, no,
There we
this
go.
will. This will.
Nice.
Yeah, if this was a JC starter, perhaps Lalarino wouldn't have to use super, but hey, we take those.
Final round. Fight.
Brick has been learning Icicle Loops for a very long time, Boolerex. This is not something though that you can get consistent until you try for a ton.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Brick's been trying to do Icicle Loops for literally months.
Yep. For seasons of Hoof to Floof.
And every time he does it, you start fogging. Also, Lalarino's got a bit of a freeze on his
Yeah.
coat.
Lalarino got an issue.
He's also
right?
got the trading DP
Oh.
out in motion, and he haggles so well that he doesn't trade, but he tries to go for a grab off of many dashes as well. Break just mashes, gets a full combo, gets a freeze. I mean, not a freeze, level 1.
Okay. This is
And
a
Snowflake
possible
slowly
comeback if
threatening.
Lalarino can get a solid hit.
But there goes the spawn and Snowflake.
There it would have been. No! That was such a
So
huge
close
punish.
now. Lalarino is pretty much food for the fishes. There
Yeah.
we go.
Missing that Shatter C punish was huge. Lalarino barely blocked it, but was just too slow to punish this. Unfortunate.
That was low.
Okay, and with that, Brick proves to be the better Velvet for now. He moves on to winner's top 8. And now we have the last round 2 before we go back to round 1. We have Pingu versus Boolerex. Let me set this up. Set players, and let's go. Pingu versus Boolerex. Pingu joined the chat, yes, just on time. I wouldn't call me doing them reliable. I drop them like crazy too. It's just that people remember.
Okay, you're one of the most reliable people in the world to do them.
Maybe.
Is that appropriate?
No, Siri exists. Again.
I didn't say the most, one of the most.
Well, yeah, sure. Okay, I will take that. But yes, Pingu versus Boolerex. I don't know why I swapped players. I will have to swap them back. Do we have a new emote for button? Let me check. Is Twitch? Oh, Twitch
believe
is normal.
it is there.
Yes, it is there.
Yes.
If I ever miss it, you can
There's
remind me.
I am so proud of the little child that I've made.
It is beautiful. It is a work of art, and I love it. Okay.
I should get an artist distinction on your stream. I had the toast
Oh
for
god.
stealing a picture of a button.
Yep.
Admittedly, I did do some color changes here. I did add the color into Velvet Hoof. That is not in there by default on the original splash art.
Yes. Imagine that.
Round
Okay. No, there are no plebs allowed. Okay. Pingu tried
The plebs
to.
cannot touch the button.
Oh, Pingu tried many things, and one of them worked. He is now in advantage state with Boolerex in the corner, exactly where Tian wants their opponent to be. Okay, Mix is just a low. Boolerex not actually blocking. I think Boolerex tried mashing. Oh, now tried probably up backing. That is unwinding quickly for Boolerex. Oh,
And the
yep.
war crime comes out for a secured hit.
You have to be ready for the war crime, and it is so difficult
One
to
more
think
reset,
about
and there
that.
goes the reset. Man, Pingu expertly baiting the tech.
Yep. That is
A match well
a
fought.
painful Tian victory when you're on the receiving end of all of that pressure.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh,
Oh, Pingu going for the memes and not getting them.
to be fair, Pingu was pretty safe with one round in the bag, so this wasn't
Yeah.
too much of a risk, but memes are always
They
appreciated.
completely whiffs, letting Pingu get a hit. Ooh, Mash JA.
Yep.
Reaching just enough to reset to neutral. Pingu's on a disadvantage state with health low, and Cinnamon Roll slowly approaching 5B. Tries to super jump into jump, and there goes a hit from the war crime.
Boolerex wanted to push block Pingu into the cinnamon roll, but it was way too far away and, well, got hit by the war crime. Oh,
I tried to teleport, I believe. It wasn't fast enough.
yep, and now it's
There goes a
cracking
low
under
catching Boolerex.
pressure.
His health is very low. Pingu's got 2 bar. This could be it. Not quite.
Ooh,
the CC
that
comes
could
down,
barely
actually reaches,
hit.
but the JC is not good. Why did Pap JC not even trade with this? That should have been at least a trade, and there goes a JB for the finish.
Yep.
Not a warrior yet.
I am genuinely upset that JBC from Pap didn't trade it.
I can relate. Well, kind of. All our buttons are kind of useless, air buttons that is, so them not hitting is more of a normal than unexpected than like them working, but I can
You've got
relate.
JA. JA is not bad.
Velvet JA?
To be fair, I also have a JA that's not bad, so.
No, Velvet JA is pretty bad. It's the slowest JA, it's a horrible starter, and I think it's active for only 2 frames. 1, then break, then 1. It's pretty bad.
Then explain why is it so Then explain why is it the best button that you can use out of taking midair or, you know, contesting air-to-airs and
because
stuff.
it is the fastest.
That's
That's it.
So far.
That's it. It's the fastest.
Yes.
If you removed A buttons, people would use B buttons not because they are amazing, but because they are the fastest thing they have. Like that's.
Yeah, but my point is, it still does that job pretty decently.
Well, not really because of how slow it is. But yes.
If you say so.
I'm a non-believer when it comes to Velvet J buttons. Boolerex is right now doing the reverse to Pingu, actually perfectly predicting
Going
so
for a trade,
far.
Pingu gets a little bit of space and chance to do some cut. He gets stuck, nipped in the bud before it becomes active. Yeah, switching the sides again. This time Pingu gets the offense going. CC for Pingu back into the corner, but he will kept into the air, then do a cross-up JC. And put Boolerex back there. Boolerex is now less meter,
Yeah,
less health, less happiness.
Boolerex needs one hit.
But so does Pingu at this point. And Pingu's got almost 2 bar already.
Oh,
There
the
it goes. Not 1 hit, but more. 70 came out with the punish, but the 6A is gonna get punished as well. It doesn't reach. Paprika has a bad anti-air, and no one can tell otherwise.
Nah, it's a really good anti-air. It's not a good button when you press it on the ground though, as most anti-airs.
But not well enough.
But yes, that
Well,
was, those are.
I'd say something about a certain unicorn, but
I mean, look, only under
Nice
6A is one of a kind. Let's put it this way.
oh, well, look, it's Ash time.
Yes. More
Would you look at
primes.
the time? It's time for Ash, look.
Yes. When
Pingu is actually secretly Serbian, that's why he loves
oh, the
Warcraft so much.
resets. No, this is not good. This is so not good for Boolerex.
He's almost dead already. 1 more hit, CC comes out to maybe try to buy a moment of time. Pingu's now just gonna keep backdashing. Oh, he goes for a jump. How did he connect?
Like a moth to the
Wow.
flame.
I mean, you can air tag Jack provided you block afterwards. That is something that people overlook.
And it's Ash. It is level 2 Ash, which means you will not block, so.
I mean, no. It depends on the person, but I block often after air attacking. But yes.
Okay, at this point, I need to like share again that the goddamn Tian pick or whatever it was that Slay was sharing, saying block often.
Yes. That was, that was a Tian pick. You're right. Block often. Well, okay. Jack versus Caballo. I don't think Caballo responded, right?
No, Caballo did not respond as of yet, which means that we will be DQing Caballo.
Okay. If you wouldn't mind DQing him, I will meanwhile set up Jack versus Shatu.
Actually, I'm gonna do. Oh no, never mind, because this would screw up things a little bit. I kind of want to do it in a way so that he doesn't get 2 losses from get queued, but that will require me to restart the tournament. So do you want me to do that or not?
Way too much work. Okay. It's cool. Maybe next time.
It's not much work. It's just.
No, I think it's too much fiddling.
No,
Just.
I actually need to have, as per usual, Challonge work. There we go. Oh, Jack already deactivated him, I believe.
Okay, that's.
Yep.
Yep, that's good to know. And we are
So
ready
it's,
with round 2.
Jago Shatu with time.
Jagu Shatu, yes.
Also, since I did fall into Losers Round 2 by default due to Caballo not being here, I guess we should also stream Losers Round 2 free as well, not just free.
Yeah, I guess we could stream Losers Round 2. That is fair. Yes,
so there's
Jack.
a guaranteed
Your license for
on the
life
match that
has
I am
been...
not in.
Yeah, sorry.
Go ahead, go ahead.
I mean, I just wanted to say, Jack. Yes, deactivated. Your license for life has been deactivated. Have a nice day.
What I wanted to say is I can guarantee there's gonna be a... Actually, no, I can't guarantee fuck because avocado. Okay, I was gonna say there's gonna be a pap mirror in Losers Round 2, but that is not correct. That's for round 3, assuming Avocado loses. So. We've got Jag on the offensive against Shattubatu, managing to find a nice 2C.
Yep, Shattubatu is actually in trouble right now. Not really getting anything started yet. Oh yeah, push block into cinnamon
block
roll.
directly. Yeah, that's a nice, good old punish. Jag trying to expect a tech roll, but he finds another TC just as Shattubatu presses a button.
Perfect offense from Jag, catching Shattubatu, just pressing at the wrong times. Oh, but Shattubatu now manages to punish Jag's greed and trying to press a button when he was minus. Okay. Oh, what a punish of Carpilay. Shattubatu was
Shattubatu
ready.
immediately going for the side switch combo, but can't get a full side switch. Still will get a nice JC. Ooh! Jag just going for this classic grab. Shattubatu trying for the aggressive jump and not getting much out of it. However, he is still in a good advantage then, and there we go. 5B immediately catching Jag, who was attempting to do some sort of a setup. Now expecting Shattubatu to roll forward. No, oh, he goes for a kiss, but the item is gonna hit, and Jag trying to punish with the wrong button, or perhaps
Wow, that's actually safe. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, with the item toss at an appropriate time.
You're speechless, yes.
Frankly.
Well, Jag right now is enjoying all kinds of life. He has 3 bars, not using yet. Oh, a trade, smaller sucks. But a very brave, too brave summon from Jag may cost him yet. Oh, and yeah, that should be
Wolf's
there.
giving Jag a bit of time, but no, he whiffs in a way that Shattubatu can punish. Jag does have 3 meter, but Shattubatu's got 2 as well, and this could kill with any sort of a basket. Oh, he doesn't use the basket, there's still a sliver of health, which is gone instantly. No instant block on the belly flop chip out. And also, I think there was a teleport attempt from Jag.
Yep, at the end, it was a teleport attempt, but I will say, perfect conversions from Shattubatu, full screen conversions, perfectly catching Jag and actually getting the combos going. This was impressive to see.
It's easy for Paprika to get used to thinking, oh yeah, 2C is not that punishable, it's not that bad on whiffs and hits and blocks and all of that, because people almost never punish 2C because they don't have the range. But Paprika's 2C is a very good whiff button for 2C, and so is 5B. So Pap's grounded game is pretty well counted by Pap's grounded game.
And it sometimes be.
I mean, look, just like Faust, mirror match, Paprika is a 7-3. Don't quote me on that.
Understandable. Oh, Shattubatu trying to back up and trying to stagger. Not really getting much started. But wake up mash. Hey, listen, sometimes you just gotta. Sometimes you just gotta.
I gotta mash, man.
Yeah.
Give me some of that mash.
And that mash currently brought Shattubatu into health equal situation. So did the chat. Situation get improved by just wake up mashing. Listen, here in EU we don't meaty. We don't know what a meaty is.
I mean, I thought you were talking about meaty patty, you know, that's all the stuff you put on the grill.
No, it's a meaty button in fighting games. Oh
meaty
no.
button? Who makes buttons out of meat?
No. This is just an American thing. Don't worry about it.
Is it an Albania expression?
Maybe. Okay, Shattubatu stealing the round, getting all the correct hits, and now being on a set point. Meat buttons indeed, Pingu. Okay, careful patience.
from Jag and Shattubatu.
Just staring one another into the eyes.
First frame grab gets. Oh no! He gets hit, but they cannot confirm, and the Shattubatu is now suffering from Jag's long buttons.
Yep. Oh no! This will drop, and this is a punish. This was such a good situation for Jag, getting the long button conversion. Oh, and now getting the kill. That's the reversal that Jag needed. The drop of Super was unfortunate, but maybe this can be still turned around. Level 1, level basket. And now, just eating apples. Sometimes you... Oh.
Jack doesn't react in time. He doesn't even have needed to try and contest with his own super.
He's not dead yet, but this is painful.
But close.
Oh, he is dead
And
now.
the low catches instantly. That should be kill.
Yep, with super.
Not quite enough.
No, that is definitely not.
Right.
With level 1.
I have mistaken the bars for a split second. This is
Oh,
my...
I see. But yes.
Two wins.
Chatu won, knocked Jag into the losers, and now we have our entire winners top 8. Since you want it, we can stream losers round 2. Let me get that going. That would be Lalarino versus you, Boozer.
Aye.
Lalarino versus HappyLittleBoozerrr. Meanwhile, Avocado and Jag you can play off stream, of course. We'll stream Jag versus Boolerex. Jag versus Boolerex. Jag or Avocado versus Boolerex, excuse me. I was just looking at the top of the bracket. Whenever one of them comes out victorious. But yes. Lalarino versus HappyLittleBoozerrr. Velvet versus Paprika, another one. Let us enjoy it. With all of its shenanigans. TO favoritism? Always. Always. There is always TO favoritism.
Every single day.
Yes. Even when I'm asleep, I favor one person over another.
I wake up in the morning and I think, I best to rig this whole thing.
Yep. Dreams come true. Honest Hoofs is Paprika player. I like that description, Shatu. I think it fits you, yes.
Snuggles, get in line.
Okay. We won't see Honest Hoofs is here, though. We'll see zoning and Velvet shenanigans.
What's a hoofsy? Is it like a new type of sock?
Nope. I mean, it was a thing. Just bouncing off of Lalarino's armor. Lalarino just patiently awaiting. Let's see. He's like, you will do it. I know you will. Oh, perfect mash from Lalarino. Calling out the unfinished 60cc. But then falling on to all the pressure in the world that Boozer is putting out. Oh, actually whooshing Boozer away. And then almost getting the proper punish. Lalarino is trying to carefully play around stuff, not really react to anything in particular. Oh, get the Shatter C.
Press down for a split second as per usual.
Yeah, this is the saddest part. If you just literally tap down right as you're getting hit. I've done that so many times. Okay, we have pretty good punish, but no conversion. Oh no! Boozer crossing Lalarino up at an unfortunate time and now paying dearly for that mistake. Lalarino trying few things.
And take a couple. Oh damn.
And then getting the win in the end. Boozer getting desperate, trying to get something going with LSE, not really hitting.
But last LEC wasn't even my intention. I tried to do a different input, which didn't come out due to that JC hitting. And yeah, immediately after that, the LEC release went through.
Yeah, that is paying dearly. I like this pun. I enjoy it. It is a good one.
Unfortunate.
Yes.
Whenever I see this emote, I think of Troll Warlord from Dota.
You
He's got one of the quotes when he kills someone.
No matter the quote you think of Dota, you have your mind has been corrupted by this stupid game.
Look, I don't care for the game itself. I just care about the quotes from characters because they're awesome.
Nah, they are not that good.
Look, when Troll Warlord kills someone, just goes unfortunate.
Yeah, there's nothing going on for this quote. Literally.
Yeah. You want something a quote that has something going on from the same character? When you try to use an ability that isn't ready yet, he goes, I'm not ready.
Yeah, I know. He is getting
ready.
pissed.
No, I'm ready to stab you.
Yes, I know. It's still, like, whatever. Like, I don't know. Dota was never
Come
something
on.
that amazed me. I do like the lore, though. They at least attempted the cool lore that, well, never mind. Let us focus on the game.
Old game. The game.
No, the TFH game, right in front of our eyes. This is the game that matters. Not some stupid Dota.
Aye. Look at this JA. You said it was a bad button.
Yes, it is the bad button. It is a horrible starter. It is a bad button. Lalarino just literally patiently awaiting stuff. And for the one time he opts
Also
to
need to approach
backdash.
effectively.
Oh no,
The fact
Boozer.
that you can press down before the last hit of JC and still get hit by it is very sad and annoying.
Yeah, that is a pretty bad one. Oh, Boozer is trying to set up something cute, but not really
There we
getting
go.
it, yeah.
Heyo.
And Lalarino is now on set point. Boozer, maybe... Well, Boozer is fighting for his tournament life right now. In the loser's bracket.
Fight.
Oh, not getting the JA, because it sucks, it's so slow. Any other JA would have hit. Oh no, the push block failed from Boozer. And then the snowflake, the favored son. Coming all
I like how
the
the
way
hitbox was
down.
coming from the wrong direction. As in, the Paprika's hurt animation was directed to the wrong direction.
Yes, because Snowflake was summoned from the other one, so yes. Okay, another careful neutral from Lalarino, not trying to overextend. Oh, the good idea, but sadly mistimed a little bit, the anti-air 2B. You can anti-air any button, button from PUP with a 2B, but sadly, the timing has to be strict. Oh!
I misinput. I didn't want to press a game button, but I did.
Any damage done to
Okay,
Floof, Velvet wins.
Oh well, it be what it be. Lalarino is just playing extremely patiently, and that's something that kills me on the regular, especially against Velvet.
Yep, I have a call incoming, so I will have to call the person back. You will have to give me a second. We'll just set up the next match, and Boozer, you will have to commentate on your own. I will just be pressing buttons.
Alright.
So give me a second, guys. Lalarino won 2-0, and now we have Boolerex versus Jack. Okay, if you could, guys, if you could please step up to the shrine. Meanwhile, Boozer is the commentator.
I am the commentator. I still believe there is a point to be, a case to be made for funny quotes, because, you know, regardless of whether it's Dota, TF2, or any other game, there's plenty of games with funny quotes. And as much as I dislike Oleander, she's got a few cool quotes, like, you know, like Treyas. You lost. Yeah, excuse me. You're dumb. You lost. And you're dumb. That's something that would be really cool if it was said by any other character. And then we can't forget about all will come to revere their true saviors, the Empire of Huoshan, Skyfire.
Round one. Fight.
Oh, okay. We've got some items being tossed already, and Boolerex is getting punished on his attempt at an item throw.
Okay, I am back.
Again, we've got the confusing palettes. Boolerex trying to approach Jag, getting a very nice extended headbox from Jag with that belly flop. And again, just catching the item throws. This time it is Jag who's getting caught like this. A lot of 2Cs. JA hits but can be converted. And the card A to card A violence, like there's no conversions. What are we watching? There's so much stuff going on. 5B comes through, Boolerex gets hit, that's decent damage, but not quite killed due to the routing, I think. When Boolerex just goes low on wake up, immediately catching Jag and trying to equalize. Boolerex will be having a hard time. Just about any input will do things.
Yes.
Well. Oh, nice block from Boolerex. Need a moment to remember which player is which due to the
Yeah.
foul.
It does take
And
a,
2C.
it does take a while
Gets
sometimes to
punished.
understand which switch.
Round
Honestly, it's just good to look at the eyes.
Yes.
Because, pink versus black is kind of nice.
Either that or, the thing on her back.
Yeah, the carpet.
Yes.
Those are the two main things.
Okay, Boolerex running pretty good pressure. Up until, oh no, up until a perfect challenge from Jag. Outspacing the buttons from Boolerex. Getting some sweet combo going and then catching the roll into a kiss reset. This is bowling. This is bowling 101. Okay, one more interaction and Boolerex is dead. Oh, but Boolerex gets the hit. He will need at least one more, probably two. Yeah, two now.
Jag has 3 meter, however, and he's got the win in this round already. It could end up being a super, but no, Boolerex gets hit regularly, and that will probably be finished.
it's over.
I would like to point out we have not seen a single level 3 yet.
Which is understandable, honestly, considering the level we are.
Yeah, but this was like the one situation in which this would actually be a pretty good idea.
Yes. Okay, Jag.
Go ahead and start charting out a little extra bracket.
Oh yeah, extra bracket. You're right. This time it
Yeah, we have those
this.
things. Last time we didn't.
Yes, because we kind of
You
screwed up.
physically cannot make one properly if you have less than 8 players.
Yep, I expected 8, but sadly, Shattoo was unavailable, and yeah, we had 7. It is what it is.
I'm kind of sad we didn't do it round robin, but oh well.
Maybe next time when we have 8 players, we'll think about it.
Fight.
But hey, oh, Boolerex actually backdashing cartwheel A at round start, and then getting hit by resets and staggers. Not really a good start of game 2. Boolerex patiently awaiting his turn, trying to get something started.
Never mind. No, my patiently awaiting the turn ended up being pressing at precisely the wrong moment as Jag was ready. But there we go. Catches at 2C, cannot fully confirm. However, he doesn't. He with punishes 5A very nicely. Jag trying to punish his own button, but it was out of range. And nice hit as Jag was trying to push block.
I feel for Jag. Failing the push block and getting hit is such a feels bad moment in this situation. Oh
and
no!
Again, with a button on Oki, make them panic and then immediately go into 2A, catching Jag and giving Boolerex the win. What a strat.
Sometimes things just work out for you. Boolerex just enjoyed a very good round
This is
like
like the
that.
second or third time I've seen Boolerex literally whiff as a meaty and then go into another button and just demolish the opponent.
Yep. Jag,
That's gotta be a strat.
trying a grab, not really getting anything. Okay. We have careful neutral from both
T-shirt, which
players.
is not very confirmable. Patience from Zoe.
Both trying a grab, but
Hey,
not
but
really
JC.
getting it. Yeah, JC, a big
Touching
starter.
very nicely and deeply into Jag.
Getting level 1, level 2? No, just hard knockdown. Oh,
But that one comes out from the other side, catching and a short hit against Boolerex. Items, throw in. Jag does not take the moment to eat anything. He will take a moment to give Boolerex a nice t-shirt.
yep, Boolerex choosing
And
the
goes
wrong
into
time
another one.
to challenge.
Jag is
Oh,
pretty much in a desperate situation here, but Boolerex tries to punish and doesn't get it fast enough. Jag catches the 5A.
cross-countering out, trying to use the super to just
Yeah.
get something started.
Boolerex does have a bar.
Oh,
A lot of
no.
items, but he will get full, he will try to eat just as a pot comes his way.
Yep, that was a very badly timed pot. Not pot, excuse me. Eat just as pot came down. Boolerex though, starting the round strong, getting cartwheel A, getting Jag into the corner, and Jag has no meter right now. He will have some after combos because Pop gives you some. Oh.
He will have some right now as we hit Boolerex and build a bit of meter. 1 point is here. Boolerex trying to roll out one hit goes through, but not that many. Going defensive of the card A, which is good for Jag to mash, but there we go. Boolerex catching another hit, and he's got 3 meters. He's got 3 meters.
He's got 3 meters, alright.
Pretty much at the hell where those 3 meters could be important. Oh, he just dashes forward and Jag mashes on wake up.
Again, mistimed meaty, the bane of EU.
And there goes level 3. Jag will be landing now. Boolerex tries to go for it on the ground. He gets hit in the middle and he gets the explosion instead. Sad no hug. So 5B could not be confirmed. Items come and roll in this.
Oh,
rolls
no.
the JCs and Boolerex getting that fallen JC to kill Jag off.
Jag being a little bit overtly aggressive, perhaps trying to run in for a grab or trying some other thing, but, well, getting stuffed by a JC.
Well, I gotta say, that was an excellently dealt with level 3. Even though the explosion hit Jag, he still nonetheless managed to pretty much disable it.
It's funny because I never knew that if you hit a Pop as she is doing the grab, she is actually stopped from doing it. I did not know that.
It happens so long as the hitbox didn't come out yet.
Okay.
The moment she has hitbox, she has infinite armor on that grab, so...
Understandable.
But when it's still in the startup, then you can interrupt it with quite literally anything, which is why landing this against Velvet can be very hard since projectiles also interrupted.
Yes.
Fight.
Okay. Oh, another careful neutral attempt, but sadly not blocking right as Cartwheel C was coming out.
Ooh, how did that JP come out so close to the ground?
It was such a good JB. Wow, the presence of mind from Boolerex to realize that he could press it there.
Yes.
Oh, not punishing, but then not getting the conversion either. Things not quite working out for Boolerex right now. He is getting sniped out of the air. But gets the punish of Cartwheel C. Whiffing the meaty a little bit. Oh,
That was a kiss! Immediately after a button.
Yeah, the kiss giving Jag some chance right now. Healths are equalized.
Oh, and the JC hit. That's a lot of damage.
This is not it
Chance
yet.
is increasing. Oh, Talibi. Not caught properly, but still not doing any damage.
Oh,
Jag catches still a JC.
yep. Boolerex trying to do a call out of a ground button, but getting jumped over and punished. Jag is again on a set point.
Oh, again the falling JC short hop off on the OT, catching Boolerex being very good for Jag.
Yep. Jag is looking
Another
splendid
pause.
right now. But
Jag is also using the
Boolerex,
items very well to his advantage. However, again, that one was a bit too close and the aggressive run-in did not work out too well. Jag trying to get some distance going, toss out some more items. There's the broccoli. Boolerex going for it. Ooh, 2C getting punished.
actually calling out, not doing the cartwheel after 2C. Jag did not follow up. Now healths are equal.
And there's a level 3 on Jag as well.
Yep. Oh, no conversion though. That was a round-winning conversion.
Conversions at these ranges are nigh impossible without premeditation.
Yep. Okay, this should be dead.
ready and have those charges ready.
Well, not quite
certain.
now. Yeah, not now.
Going. Okay, that's a pretty decent RNG, and that's gonna be killed
wow.
now. Jesus, that was.
I didn't
like
know
20% of the time you get this RNG this good. That was really nice.
I didn't know you could pop the basket and sometimes via RNG get it to combo into another level 1. That is some crazy damage.
Oh yeah. Welcome to RNG Town.
Yes.
We've got black holes, we've got hammers, we've got broccoli and cinnamon rolls. Okay, those are not RNG, but You get the point.
Yep.
Anyway, back to the winners bracket.
Yeah, we are back to the winners
Onwards.
bracket. We are
Through
starting.
the bracket into another velvet mirror, I believe.
Yep. It is myself versus Brick. Let us.
On the
do
topic of also quotes that I enjoy from different games. There's one quote that I remember very deeply from Omerta, which is some Irish dude going, "I almost got hit by a brick on the road today. I know I'm rethinking my life. Maybe I should give up my cry for crime and racketeering."
I'm sorry, Boozer, but this is really not hitting. I'm sorry, but unless someone played the game and loves the quotes, these are just meaningless.
So, okay, if you say that, still though, you can appreciate what it means. Like, just, you know, I'm walking on the road.
Yeah, I am muting
almost getting hit
myself.
by a
It's
brick
all
randomly.
you, Boozer.
Oh, this is what I think of whenever I see Brick's name, so
Ready?
now you know.
Fight.
I feel like Bab has a very utilitarian approach to all those quotes. Very sad. Still though, he's got also a very utilitarian approach to his zoning, making sure that the pattern is as good as it bloody well can be, and Brick is discovering that, well, rediscovering it at the moment. There's a the amount of matches between these two players in the past. We've got a lot of pressure lining up on Brick on the Babiuszek side as we are going forward and forward. Brick is just struggling to get anything out. There goes a nice snowflake, but he'll get hit before the snowflake can even arrive and give him a moment of respite, a moment to breathe. Oh, and there goes another counter, man. Brick is dead.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, 2C round starts. Spicy from Bab. Brick's attempted slide and immediately getting punished. And oh god, Brick is already having half his health gone. It's only 7 seconds. This was so fast. Alright, Brick does get a little bit of offense. Catches Bab twice in a row trying to summon an eruption. Will Bab be put on the defensive? Not quite, as he eats the OK of 2A. Not low, but doesn't matter if you're pressing buttons or just not blocking the correct direction. There goes level 1 from Brick, trying as much as he can. They're trading DP, trading with a Shatter Seed, because why not? It is the merchant's dream, this DP. I can't even. Well, Brick managing to land a hit, and their eruption is going to finish it off, giving him a nice win.
Final round. Fight.
On to the final round. Well, Brick again being put on the defensive pretty much so far. Oh, Babiuszek again getting some good hits. So previously, Brick went to down half HP and managed to triumph anyway. Right now, the same thing he would need to pull off, which is no easy task. Oh, manages to get a hit through destroying a projectile and sending out another, but Bab will slide in for a nice hit. Decent amount of damage coming out. Shatter Seed gets blocked. With an absolute god, I believe that was. Nah, another Shatter Seed. One snowflake. Brick is pretty much dead. He needs to do something extraordinary here to survive, and he will not. For there comes the tornado. The chip is real. It is inevitable.
Player 2 wins.
I gotta love how Zorl donated to both Hoof to Floof and Guilty Deer already. So Guilty Deer actually has some money in the pot. I believe we were talking about that at the beginning of the tournament when Babiuszek wasn't even very audible, so... So now there's something to fight for, even for the Americans.
Take your pick.
I am hoping that a bunch of the people present here today will join into the Guilty Deer as well. I gotta shill it, since at the moment we have the unthinkable of previous relations. We have an actually balanced amount of players. 3 players from America as in the continent, not the country, because we've got a Canadian in there, and 3 players from Europe. And we got Brick managing to find a nice hit off of the round start interactions. Still, the Babiuszek gets to roll forward and put himself in a pretty decent position. With 6A Master scrambled the force and Brick a little bit and allowed Babiuszek to get that slight and hit. However, that didn't lead to much. Brick's getting good damage going. Babiuszek's not in a great situation. At 5C? How that even hit? I don't know, but Brick's finding out the hard way. He's got a bit of a concussion from that huge counter hit, but he'll have to manage. He is a Brick, and Bricks are endurance, have a good endurance if nothing else. A lot of projectiles coming out. Oh, Babiuszek trying to slide in to be just as a Shattubatu comes out. Catching it very nicely for Brick. Brick still on the defensive, however. Oh, that kid comes out, no conversion, but there goes another eruption, killing Brick off for good. Round 1 goes to Bab.
Round 2. Fight.
Right, again, we're starting with Brick in the lead. However, last time, quickly the tide's turned, then we got a freeze frame coming out. Very nice. Ooh. Crab gets tagged despite being frozen. Very nice. I did not get to take any of my frozen grabs, which I'm sad about. Oh, we've got a snowflake coming through. Oh, and Bab trying to Shattubatu just at the moment when Brick was ready.
Final round. Fight.
I mean, Shattubatu traded with DP a while ago, and you know, it is a trading DP, Jack. You gotta know it. I will be making a clip out of that, rest assured. That finding a second to shatter the projectile will not for long, it quickly goes through. The shatter A cannot get properly confirmed here after the whiff, even with the super, but Mab will still find a nice moment to catch in as Brick was trying to close in for some close range Oki. Shattubatu catching again. Brick's health is going lower and lower, but so is Babiuszek's. Bad snowflake catching through. We've got some projectiles coming through. 2C blocked. We've got dashes forward, snowflakes. The healths are equalized. It is close. Oh, Bab's health is going low. There goes the Shatter A. C, excuse me. Bab blocks everything here, and he gets punished with eruption. However, that's not enough damage here yet. He will whiff a bunch of buttons. He's got a few snowflakes in him, but even though he's had the magic superiority, Brick found the hit and finished it off for a 1-1.
Take your pick. Velvet.
Saving the world never looked so good.
Well,
Just declare me the winner. Let us break the ice.
we are now to Alpic Highlands. It is a bright and sunny day, which is rare here. 9 times out of 10, we've got a stormy, rainy time. And we've also got a grumpy time for Brick. Getting off some good pressure and some good aggression from him, but he's kind of trying to wait patiently, but decides to press just as the hits come out. Brick does not get the clap through. Babiuszek trying to be aggressive now, catches with counter A. Oh, Shattubatu gets blocked and nicely punished with an excellent 5C from Babiuszek, dealing out a ton of damage against Brick. That was a blunder. Look, trying to set him close to the projectile, the Bab still walks away from it. A couple more setups, more projectiles getting thrown through. Bab doing a lot of gentle breaks. The remaining ground bound, but we've got mercantile time. We've had 2 trades into a third. Finally, Babiuszek was victorious in this trade battle, managing to obtain the victory of haggling and kill Brick. Excuse me, buy him, not kill, buy. That's what you do. Hello, Shadow King. This is World speaking. I am not going to stop the time today, for I do not feel like it. However, Brick is stopping the time for Babiuszek as he is currently being tossed about in the middle of that nice long combo. Level 1, level 2, Babiuszek's health is not very happy at the moment. There goes a freeze. Bab expecting a grab, trying to take it, gets hit by the projectile in recovery, the long recovery. Brick just keeps going aggressive with all health. The snowflake isn't even going to go through, but the Shattubatu gets stunned by 2A? What was this? What was this being above Babiuszek? Was that even a cross-up to see? I don't know what was happening. This is some cursed shit going through. Bab managing the comeback so far. He's got some super, he's not using it, but he whiffs the Shatter A and gets punished. Oh man.
Damage done to my Floof.
That was one hell of a round.
Final round. Fight.
Well. Another aggressive round start this time. Break coming out successful. Got that level 1. Doesn't set up as much. Doesn't set up any magic on like level 2, but it is still good damage. And Bab just gets caught again. His health is extremely unhappy. There's another level 1 because why not? You build meter. You're Velvet. With 3 levels of super and barely any health to survive, his chip out is coming soon. It's imminent, but he presses an excellent, perfect 3D, catching Brick, letting himself get a level 1. Brick is now frozen. A DP could kill instantly, some snowflakes could kill instantly, and there goes the same 3D that saved Babiuszek for a moment, also put him into the grave from Brick. 3D is such an insane button. Instant hitbox full screen.
Yeah, very well played by Brick. 2-1, winning it. Nicely done.
Damn, now I'm kind of happy that I'm not in this losers bracket anymore.
Well, it is what it is. What can I say? Oh yeah, this. And let me move on. Don't bring Babiuszek to me. Well, it is what it is. Listen, Brick did way more correct
Someone
callouts.
misinput the score.
Oh,
I think.
I did. Excuse me. Oh, I did. God, I am
You're
so
so
stupid.
used to winning by now.
No.
Okay, I'm changing it.
It was just me doing something way too quickly. Do change it. Meanwhile, I have to set up Pingu
Yes, it is
versus
corrected now.
Brick. Okay, thank you. Oh, excuse me, not this one.
I thought I corrected it, Jag. I don't even know who did because Challonge is so skunked up.
Jack
when it
probably
comes to stuff like
corrected it,
this.
but yes, very well done, Brick. Well played. Let me set up Pingu versus Shatu. There we go. Okay. Totally rigged edition. It is. It absolutely is. I'm sorry I am doing a few things like at once, so you have to excuse me. But yes, another winner's bracket match. This is Shatu versus Pingu.
At this rate,
yeah.
At this rate, we may need to have a technician on hand as well.
Yeah,
like,
we
you know,
may.
a third position.
We may need
The
one.
host, the commentator, and the tech guy.
Yes.
Engineer, go get the pre-match splash screen going.
Yeah.
No, engineer, press the button. It's the wrong side. Cancel.
Pingu.
WAV.
Pingu.
Pingu.
Pingu is AFK for some reason. For unknown reasons.
It is time to ping the Pingu.
Yes. I do see him saying hello Shadow King, so he was there just a minute
I mean, yes,
ago.
we was there earlier. He's just AFK for a short moment.
There we go. Okay.
Okay, there he is. On the topic of toilet breaks, I will leave you for a short moment.
Stop wasting my time, you foolish flea bag.
Okay.
Fight.
Let's see how Pingu can handle the belly flop master. For now, no belly flops. Oh, cartwheel B. This may not have been what Shatu wanted. This is punishable, and Pingu takes full on advantage of that. And we have a cursed flip. This is what Tian will do to you. It's just the way of life, the way that snakes and lizards do. But then Pingu doing only one A button, but then failing to play around, well, anything, but hey, he gets a hit, it's fixed in the end. He gets a war crime, and that should be it.
First thing I hear and see when I come back is he gets a war crime, and then that's it.
You're
Yeah.
not a warrior.
Listen, this is
have much to
a good
learn.
summary of Tian, what Tian will do. She gets a war crime, that's it.
Oh, I'm gonna turn that into a quote on my stream.
Yes. Okay. It is, listen, it is a good summary, though. We have some careful wonky neutral from Shatu trying to catch Pingu dashing into him, and it works in the end. Oh, what a call out of a up back into a button or some attempt of a dash forward. Shatu gets the combo, and Pingu is one hit from death.
And there's
Oh, the war crime. They are still strong. What is also strong is Pingu's patience. He does actually block the reversal super. Shatu in a tough spot right now. Oh, another one! I will do it again, but 6A. Tian 6A is huge. It is very slow, it whips some crouchers, but it is so big. Like, only Oleander could possibly say that hers is bigger.
Be the end.
Oleander is a special case though, as mentioned before. Pingu, quickly putting one.
I should not be taking your words out of context.
Yes,
Only
of course.
Oleander can say that hers is bigger.
I mean, listen. Fighting games. What can I tell you?
Yeah, I mean, so some characters have a bigger anti-air.
Yes. And quotes out of context when it comes to fighting games is like, it's like an old tradition. We love to see it.
Yeah, you gotta have it.
Yes. Well, Pingu is up one, putting one for victory under his belt very quickly. And now, let us see if Shatu can perhaps reverse the tide.
Ready?
Okay.
Dispenser here. Okay, but Shadow managing a nice 2B off of that JC. Getting Pingu into the corner immediately. Pingu will have a point of magic facing, but not quite yet. There goes it! Can't see, but goes unpunished. JC as well. Oh, he manages to instant block somehow. Where
Oh my god,
JC
how
off
did
of
that
impression,
whip?
and my lord. I don't know.
Pingu's button
Pingu is
whipping.
almost dead.
Yeah. And
And a
calculate.
trade, preventing the perfect at the very least.
Calculate is actually a very good anti-air. It's just that it's so overshadowed by belly flop that people no longer really use it as an anti-air. Very good punish.
I mean, in the past, you were forced to use card A and card B as anti-airs, depending on the spacing.
Yep, very good punish from Shatu when it comes to bash. Oh, but
He
being
tried the belly flop,
baited.
expecting Pingu to go forward with the button, but that
no.
did not occur. However, he will take out. He
no.
will do a wrong side JB into B. He will teleport to the other side as a war crime is happening, and he will get hit.
Boozer, you have to launch streaming services.
That was footsies. I am launching streaming services as we speak.
Okay.
Okay, I believe I have it on.
Yeah, that should be it.
Now it is time to continue commentary. We've got Pingu jumping about, Shatu jumping about, getting a summon roll out. Pingu gets in range of card A on that fly. Giving Shatu a nice hit. Shatu. Summon roll makes the combo there shorter. The pot will ensure the setup hits, and Pingu gets killed for not thinking, not remembering that he cannot punish here.
Shatu getting one game immediately. Definitely not out. This
That-
will be down to the final game.
That setup is so excellent when it actually connects.
Yep.
But then you can just jump it and it's so sad.
When it works splendidly. Oh, I almost
Yeah.
didn't spectate.
Instincts took over.
Sometimes you instinctively do so. Well, it is difficult because, hey, push block exists, but you can technically grab it. If you manage to grab a pop out of the super, there is nothing she can do, right? Because this will be a red grab, and you are actually invincible, like invulnerable against the pot. So that is doable, but hey, push block exists, and it kinda makes it hard.
How dare you insult me? That was an insult, right?
Ready? Fight!
Just bash her. That too would work. Oh! Shatu sadly dropping the combo, getting a giant. Okay. Okay, Boozer.
In there. What do you mean, okay, Boozer?
You are the only one watching now. Well, I'm watching your stream, but you will be commentating.
Well, in that case, we've got Shatu just not caring for such a thing as a meaty, going for a button on Wake Up and getting immediate profits. Honestly, the next edition is gonna be Wake Up Mash edition, clearly. Shatu throwing out the pot, getting a nice hit on Pingu. Ooh, the shot cuts, he's gonna get blocked, but Pingu tries to punish it and he eats that frame trap super level 1. Pingu tries to up back and he gets up backed by up forward Shatu's JC. Well. How would we start? Card A. Card B does get punished. So the 2A from Pingu. Got Shatu in the left corner. Pingu moving away for an approach, which only got him a single hit. But there we go. There's a 2C that slides in onto Shatu. Pingu continues the attempts at getting in. Belly flop gets stuffed. Not in a great position, jumping around a little bit. Ooh, grab instantly gets tagged. Pingu gets a bit of aggression, but not that much. He does have full levels as well. Nice hit. That should be it. Shatu should be dead in this very combo.
And we are down to last round in this case. Last round of last
Pingu
game.
is starting the last round with 3 meters.
Yep, that is some real advantage considering what Ash loops can do.
Also, Bab, I recommend using full screen on the stream on Discord and then just streaming that instead of the whole window. It does increase the size of the fight. Thank you. We've got a belly flop going through at one point.
Okay, Pingu is missing half of his health. That is not an easy one.
Yeah. Does go on offense again, but he is very much afraid of those belly flops, trying to prevent Shatu from landing. And there we go, Shatu did land in the end. Got a single hit with a 502A. Ooh, that was an air grab, basically on the ground. Very nice, but not a lot of damage. Tries to go for late okay. Shatu just barely getting an instant block on it. Pingu trying to maneuver midair. Shatu just zoning with JC, but there goes a Katsi. Big whiff that gives Pingu a big chance with level 2. The Ash Lips shall come out. Oh, but they get blocked and punished! Pingu getting 5-8 immediately after the... Yes. After losing the combo, after dropping it, and yes, Shatu is victorious.
Kato actually punishing level 2 Ash. This is not easy, and this gives him the victory.
I also gotta say, there was a moment at which Shatu just blocked like 12 or 14 hits from Pingu in a row, including like switches up between different varieties, and he had like 4 or 5 instant blocks in there.
Yep.
So Shatu is really doing what he can to provide the best defense experience imaginable.
Okay, with that, let me mute Discord so that it is not causing us trouble. Let me stop watching the stream for now so that it is not causing me trouble. And with that,
we shall see. Perhaps we can
let
achieve
me
that thing now.
do this. Yep. And now set up our next fight, which is loser's side. Top 8, myself versus Jag. Okay. Happy Velvet Blues. It is what it is. Okay, I am muting myself. Boozer, it's again up to you to commentate on this one.
Good at saying words, so you know. Babiuszek still preparing. Any second now. There we go.
Take your pick.
The endless fight between dwarves and the skeletons in cozy coats. And the skeletons with horns and dwarves with wings on their helmets. That is what we are about to witness.
Are you prepared for magnificence?
Ready? Fight.
Well. The bot comes out, but Babiuszek is getting a bunch of zoning going. Jack trying to spend his resources to get in, but doesn't quite work out. The side switch ends up working out in Babiuszek's favor excellently as Jack is now in the corner, but he will just roll forward and 2A immediately for a big aggressive start to... for a big aggressive start to more offense. Jack, however he whiffs the card A, gets punished for it. It's a lot of damage coming through the icicle loops. And another hit seals it for Babiuszek.
You may have my autograph now.
Round 2. Fight.
Wonderful.
A big card C breaking for Babiuszek. Not ready for it. Finally giving Jack a little bit of momentum. And oh, Bab gets caught by the short of JC. More damage piling on now. Jack getting the chance he finally needed. Oh, we're gonna have a bit of patience cleansing close. And a DP just cleanly punishing 5B. Shattubatu comes out and oh my lord, looking at the health, looking at the damage and the amount of meter, I am afraid for Jack's life. Babiuszek might be taking this now. Not quite, but there goes a Desperation Super getting cleanly punished. And that is it for now. The first match goes to Babiuszek. This is still a first to 2, I shall remind you. Meaning that at this moment, Babiuszek is really putting the pressure on to Jag. Just by merely existing with that one win.
How dare you outfloof me, you marshmallow!
The marshmallow fight continues. What's the round stop gonna be? Aggression from Jag. Finding the 2C but unable to properly combo. However, he will get another hit with the low here. Right off the bat, getting a pretty good position. The JC on the short couple waves, it would still remain blocked, I believe, but... Ooh, perfectly calling out the snowflake use. Catching Bab before it properly spawned and getting ahead with 5B. Run up low, but Babiuszek's health is melting away as Jack continues his pressure. And Bab expecting Jack to be too far away or perhaps too slow after the grab input. Just wasn't ready for the low. Jack getting a perfect.
Round 2. Fight.
Again, Jag reliably starting with 5B. Round start. Chapter 8 is barely too short to reach the first time, getting nicely blocked on the second time. Jag removing a bit of a chill with the apple. More Shatter A's, exceedingly long range due to push blocks. That, well, works out pretty well for Bab so far. 2C gets immediately punished. More shatter A's. The shattering, the amount of shatters is high, let's just say. Not pointless. Not quite pointless. But, yeah, the amount of damage on Jag is high as well. So far, he has not managed to touch Babiuszek a single time. And that is how it will remain, with merely chip damage upon Babiuszek. Basically 2 perfects back to back. Not quite, but very close to. Hey, and this time Bab goes for aggressive round start as well. Meanwhile, Jag for the 3rd time in a row exploiting the 5B on round start with long good range and getting a good start on Bab. The projectile comes down onto Bab, not allowing him to do any punishes or anything else of the sort. Bab in a precarious situation underneath the basket. He will roll out and Jag will side switch the directions, which is very scary, especially considering Bab is pretty much at 3 meter now. This is far from good for Jag. He might need that teleport to the other side. No, he just goes for a tele-D and it works out perfectly, allowing him to punish Babiuszek's buttons as they are coming out. Tele-D, the button that doesn't do anything if the opponent is on top of you. Far from the basket, suddenly becoming a great button. The grab setup does not quite work out, but there goes another 2C securing the win for Jag. 1-1. Well, today is not Babiuszek's best day, it seems, but also a day of perhaps managing to get that one fight against him. Honestly, if not for the fact that I was rooting for Jag already, I would be itching to see how Shattubatu would take Bab on today.
Take your pick, Velvet.
I will win, of course. I win at everything. What? Never seen perfection before.
Round 1. Fight.
One Paprika commander going to the Paprika minions. Go forth and spread chaos. Oh, we've got Jag trying to get closer. Matching a red grab? Okay, that's very nice. Damage. Sorry, I got distracted for a moment with a certain matter. We've got right now Jag basically fighting for his life as he's got very little HP left and he will try to eat the broccoli, and that is an excellent setup for Bab. Was not ready for the tele-C following the broccoli eat and to get hit. Still though, Bab has a little bit of health and that's all he needs. Jag needs to pretty much perfect block all the projectiles here. 1 hit remaining, the tele-C comes out this time. Very well expected by Bab. I do love going for eat or just getting hit by a button into tele-C. Many people do not expect a lot and Bab usually does, but that 1 hit was very nice. GC catching Bab as he was trying to enter with 5A, which is time limited, let's just say, or the 1 single frame of activity. C comes out exactly as Bab summons a projectile. Very nicely giving a strong hit to Jag. Ooh. Okay, we've got that conversion from Babiuszek off of Jag's attempt at continuing the pressure despite the projectiles. Jag not in a great position with the freeze, however, he will unfreeze now. Still though, there's like 3 points of magic. Okay, now on Babiuszek. Babiuszek is spending all the magic he can to try and prolong the zoning as much as he bloody well can. And the 2C is going to come out at the perfect time again. Pretty much all but guaranteeing Jag will take this one, but he will not go into super. He will go into belly flop, which doesn't quite kill, but the grab is going to come through. Securing the round for Jag. Man, that was a bit greedy not to go into super. But it worked out, so now Jag gets to start with 3 bars, which is very nice for him. Item toss preventing Bab from getting a clean punish on the teleport. Okay, Jag gets hit by trying for 2A still after the projectiles are set up. Push blocks coming through. Oh, Oh, Shattubatu very close, but not quite there. Jack trading and victory. Winning the trade effectively by getting another button very soon. Look at that RNG. Wrong side, cinnamon roll, into eat, into grab. We've got... there's a lot of spaghetti. There's a lot of memory. Spaghetti League Extraordinaire was going to hire us to run their event because they did not have so much spaghetti in their lifetimes.
KO.
And finally, Jack succumbs to the projectiles off of the many, many projectiles going through, with his 2C being the last input.
I am not sure if I deserved winning that one. In the end, it worked for me. GG's, Jag.
I mean, it was an excellent match as much as I can say for sure. It was very cool watching this.
But yeah, now we have another losers side match, which is Pingu versus Lalarino.
Yet more Velvet.
Yep.
Today is more of a velvety day.
I mean,
Although
we always have
still
a
plenty of
velvety
tabs,
day
but-
in EU.
Yeah, old velvety pappy.
Yes.
What is that word?
Salt chest, understandable, yes. Okay. Honestly, Jack, don't worry. Take victories where you get them. Sometimes you do better, sometimes you do worse, but it was a really good set, honestly. And so I think you did pretty well against others as well.
I was about to start growing concerned about the loading time here, but eventually we are getting there.
Yes, we are actually getting there, luckily. We have Kashmir versus Pingu.
Never seen perfection before.
Round one. Fight.
Did we get the rainbow thing going already or no?
No, not yet. I plan to work
Eventually.
it out today. Well, not today, but tomorrow. Hopefully before
No.
Guilty Deer.
We've got, whatchamacallit, a very nice holiday as well on Monday, so there's gonna be extra time for...
Oh, wait,
getting
Monday is
in
holiday.
That we're wrong. Yeah, this Monday is a holiday in Poland, at least.
Oh god, I didn't know. Okay.
A church holiday, I believe. And we've got Lalarino in the corner. We've got Pingu exploiting that fact, doing a bunch of OP, and Lalarino getting hit by a low here. Rolls out, attempts to do something, no, quite not, doesn't get to do anything as the war crime comes out and immediately catches the cross up. And we have more damage spilling out through Lalarino, through Pingu's buttons. Oh, Lalarino manages to get that DP. Pingu still tries to continue offensive immediately afterwards. 5C's gonna trade here, which isn't perfect for Lalarino. Still way better than before, but Pingu will get
no.
pinned very quickly and
If
catch.
only Lalarino just blocked, I think the Icicle would have covered him. It would have actually counter-hit
absolutely.
Pingu.
Round two.
Unless he just immediately dropped down after that input, I'm pretty sure it would have hit.
Yep. Lalarino jumping forward, but not really pressing any button, giving Pingu all the way. Oh, there we go, JA actually doing something. Oh no, but the 5C with. Yep, this is the pain of Velvet life. Your buttons are really big and really good damage-wise, but most of them are hard callouts. If you happen to call out the wrong option, well, God help you. And there you go. Yes. Right on cue. Oh, Pingu actually
there goes my
whipping that
catch.
button.
Tianhua is a fair and balanced character. She whiffs sometimes.
Yes. So it's Oleander. She loses sometimes.
Look, if you win someone for 5 minutes straight, then Oleander 6A will not reach them, so it's not infinite.
Oh, perfect to be. This is exactly what Lalarino
yeah.
needed. And
Precisely
suddenly,
prolonging this match into the third round.
yep, suddenly things are equalized. Velvet is of course never too far from level 2. Let us see where this leads.
Pingu is pretty close as well, though, so it could go either way. Oh, a 5B outranging here, but can go for a combo. Still, though, tries to go for overheads time and time again. Still he manages to get out by backdashing there nicely.
Yep.
Let's do some setups, projectiles, some chip.
Oh no. Lalarino taking the risk. Sadly, Pingu chose this right moment to jump in, and well, we got Ash loops.
Very flatly as well. Not a lot of Ash loops. They will get dropped. But the 2C will continue in for a little bit.
Lalarino dropped
Still level 2
the
timer yet.
hardest
And the
part.
reset. Another reset.
Yeah,
It is painful.
it is painful, alright. Pingu taking the first game.
You're not a
Lalarino actually blocked the hardest part, which is the double flip overhead from Tian, but then sadly got cracked trying to up back against the 2C. Yeah, level 2 Ash drops were there, I will say.
And they were Ash drops, but they were also Ash American resets.
Yes.
I will defeat
Okay.
you so soundly. Your ancestors will become.
Lalarino needs 2 games now to win. Let us see if he can adjust. Just careful backdashing, trying to get away from Tian, which is a fair thing, though. As Velvet, you have to remember that you don't want to give too much space away freely. However, Lalarino is currently getting a hit after a failed push block from Pingu. And, well, this is looking pretty good. Yeah, plenty of magic to spend. Oh, gets that to see, but no conversion. What a backdash through a button. Again, no conversion though, sadly, for Lalarino or Pingu. Pingu actually excellent blocking the cross under, and then just bashing through Shatter C, because Tian can do this. Projectile invulnerable moves. Oh no. Pingu tried a setup for a grab, and it just didn't go his way.
Oh, the 6D.
We had a Shatter B anti-air
The
attempt.
Firecracker actually. Yeah, the Firecracker actually allowing Pingu to go into nice drop string for kill. I mean, for kill, for damage. For hit.
Yep.
Okay, DP could come out at any second now. Any second. The trading DP is gonna trade. Any second now. Oh, there goes the grab. Pingu catching it and killing with it.
Lalarino getting a little bit too patient, blocking very nicely, but not taking the grab. And this is set point for Pingu now.
Fight.
Oh, yep. This hurts. This hurts so bad. Okay. This is half of Lalarino's health just gone. 2 war crimes, 2 Ash loop. And then, well... Oh no, Lalarino gets hit again. Not much damage this time, but we have a setup attempt. Not really getting much of a setup, but hey, Lalarino is almost dead. One more good hit and he will be. He has to play this pretty much perfectly. Oh, very good to be anti-air.
Oh, there goes Laser Beam as well to keep him at bay. And the jump and very quick air movement from Pingu catching into Lalarino.
And that
Just as he
should be
didn't want it
it.
to happen. Yep,
that
level 1
is
comes
it.
out, it's over.
Pingu taking it 2-0. Knocking Lalarino out of the tournament.
You have much to learn.
Okay, and with that, we are back to winners finals, and this will be a Velvet versus a Paprika, Brick versus Shatu. Okay, Brick and Shatu, if you could please step up to the shrine of doom and despair, where hopes are destroyed, where futures are demolished.
The murder shrine, the Nietzsche shrine,
Yes.
the abyss shrine. We go there to find the abyss that gazes back to you.
Indeed. Pingu, meanwhile, dancing around them, as per usual, wishing good luck, doing the shamanistic good luck dance in front of them. Very nice, very lovely.
It's a ritual, you know. It's
Yes.
a regular tradition that just occurs here. This is like the cargo cult dances.
Yep.
We know it doesn't do anything, but we still do it.
Okay, we have Brick actually mashing very nicely against Shatu's pressure. Calling out.
He goes for
no.
Telly B into belly flop. Very nice. Immediately goes into Card C. I cannot speak. I'm sorry. Dealing a ton of damage to Brick.
Don't worry, none of us can speak, so it's
Brick is
fine.
pretty much cornered here right now, and he still gets to do pressure on Shatu instead. But there goes a whiff card A into a red grab. Can't get a combo out of it, but can jump forward. Oh, Shatu will get hit by something here. Mashes on wake up, getting a short dog string. That whiff grab was very dangerous here for a moment, but again, Shatter A catching Shatu. Just trying to get a little bit more space to perhaps try an outspace moment, but no, this is not gonna happen. Belly flop comes out, gets heavily punished.
Belly flop actually getting baited by Brick, and we have level 1 actually used for hard knockdown and zoning. Let us see now.
Belly actually getting Shadow closer, nicely catching. That is damage, not quite enough for kill, I don't think, but with level 1, oh, it whiffs. Brick has his turn now. Grab, instantly decked.
And
JC.
Actually getting the
grab
JC.
animation.
Was close.
Shatu not deciding to press a button as when he was falling, and well, gets clipped by JC.
Yeah, he went for a grab on the ground, apparently. Well, right off the bat, this time Shatu is determined to get some more fight going.
Oh, again, very nicely done by Brick, realizing that if he commits to JC, up back, excuse me, he can JC, and we have a reset. We have a very, very lovely reset. Well, lovely for Brick, not for Shatu. Oh my god, that went unpunished. I can't believe this. Whipping a kiss. Full screen as frozen and not getting punished. Well.
It is a magical move.
Yes. Brick, meanwhile, is doing everything he can to get Shatu away from him, spending everything he has. And now Shatu, Shatu gets the backdash. You can up-back this. A reminder, you can up-back when Paprika does this and you will be able to block. Okay, last round of game 1. Oh, Shatter C was attempted. No conversion vote from Shatter. He was too far away, and this cost him dearly. More zoning patterns from Brick, and finally belly flop lands 2A after hit. This is excellent for Shatter.
Getting a good combo afterwards. The apple comes down. The apple remains. Very dangerous apple. 6A is no longer an option. Ah, there it is. There's the apple. The apple gets eaten. Brick will be able to 6A now in this corner, but at what cost? At the cost of his life, perhaps?
Maybe.
The amount of damage could be tremendous with this level 2.
Oh, the other setup
he goes
now.
for another one, and he will go into basket.
And the
basket could skip here.
Oh no, you can't
Oh, and it will
backdash.
hit.
You can
Yeah,
backdash. Yeah, you can as Velvet. You can backdash slide away from level 1 into level 2. That you can get away from. But if Paprika does level 1, level 2 into level 1, you don't have enough time. You actually have to hold it. Shatu getting game 1 under his belt. There's some lag spikes going on, by the way. Not a good sign. My fight with Brick was fine. I didn't see any real spikes or any issues, or at least nothing extraordinary, so I hope this gets better. Oh, Pingu says he thinks it's on Shatu's end. Okay, we'll see.
Well, hopefully the Great British Blackouts are not gonna start today.
Yes. Oh.
Can't be on roundstop expecting a jump, but Brick expecting an aggressive roundstop as well and gets a nice punish immediately. Ooh! But attacking interaction going for Brick with an instant OT2A. Pretty good already for the deer. Shadow trying to get closer with super jump. 2C, that was way out of range, and projectiles come through. Brick tries to approach, gets hit by a single 2A, but it doesn't get confirmed, and there goes. Just Shadow's spacing is not working out for him at the moment.
Yep, Shadow. Oh, but he gets a teleport, and then, well, Shadow C going wrong way is not something you want to see as well, but. Oh, again, another up back called out by Shatu. I heard that or a mash attempt.
But T-shirt comes out and pretty much the 5C goes through, but not quite the best. Another 2C attempt getting stuck.
Yep, a little bit of a desperate 2C attempt, 2C call out attempt from Shatu. Gets stopped by the snowflake. Okay. Oh, but this time...
Nice.
Shadow catching Brick trying to mash, putting him into the corner. We've seen this... Oh, wake up mash. Imagine, doing proper meaties couldn't be you. None of us, ever. Oh, that's...
This is literally the unmeated bracket.
It is. Shadow said not being able to continue, freeze timer was not low enough for him to continue the combo, and now he just ate quite a few projectiles.
Oh, no. It goes through, but the C is too slow, and oh, there goes a punish. Shatu's not in a great condition.
Yeah, this is looking dire for Shatu. Oh, but he gets it to see. Listen. Brick was just standing there, menacingly, and, well, it turns out it is not too menacing to a pop. Level 1, level 2. Can this kill? Yes. Yes, it can.
Final round. Fight.
Okay. Shatu trying an offensive start, super jumping forward into a button, but then gets mashed out of his 6 CCC at the perfect time. And this is freeze time. Yep, cutting it short, not to give too much meter. And Brick right now is looking pretty good, having a ton of magic to spend. Oh, Shatu tried to...
Perfect timing for the Telly C, punishing the Shatter C.
Yep. That was a big... Oh, no!
Oh, and there was a snowflake at this very moment as well, ensuring the hit. However, okay, I can see now why you're upset about JBA. I mean, back into attempt to punish JA, and this kiss went unpunished.
Yes. JA is funky. So is JC sometimes when it comes to timing. But yes. Okay, Brick has to be careful. Well...
He has to be careful, which is not using the trading DP, which didn't even trade.
Yeah, this time it wasn't DP sucking. This time it was full out Shatu calling out the usage of DP.
I mean, yes, that is correct. Still though, this is the trading DP now, and I'm not going to call it anything else.
It is a trading DP. It is such a travesty. But hey, Shatu is up 2-0, and Brick has to really step up. He has to do an Uno reverse sweep 3-0. To get to grand finals on the winner's side. Yes, Velvet JA is funky. Hitboxes are not too good, frame data is not too good. That's why I do not think it is a good button. Most of Velvet's J buttons are like this, sadly.
Honestly, I really feel like Velvet's J is very similar to Pap's J, except because of being slower and not having that effect of being very close to you. It
Yes.
doesn't have that utility that Pap's J has.
Also having less active frames, but yes, it is pretty similar. Okay, Shatu, not overextending, not getting counter hit yet. Let us see. Oh no, Brick tried to grab when block stun was in place. Oh, missing the meaty, but getting the Shatter A punish. Brick not cancelling into a snowflake. And now, oh, yeah, you would have to instant block the second hit to punish it with a B button. But Brick gets...
Punishing that
Oh,
launcher.
icicle loops.
Well, they
now
come
getting
to
full
fruition.
ones.
Okay. Ends them prematurely.
Yep. Oh, the JC again. Perfect JC. Actually getting very much so a good mileage out of that JC. Well, Brick is, that is. Oh.
Ooh, the teleport is punished. Paprika getting run over by a car on their way through the pedestrian crossing.
Instant reaction from Brick. Excellent work.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, we have careful
Okay,
t-shirt
t-shirt on
attempt.
round start.
Oh,
Unlucky.
mistiming this a little bit. Usually Cartwheel A should low profile this, but it didn't. Okay, Shatu is already missing 1/3 of his health. He has to be careful. Oh,
Opposite roll out and he's got the big cross up. He's got the fire in his heart.
Oh,
That is
no.
the fire to eat Shatter Seas and snowflakes. What is going on? He's being an acrobat, doing flips in midair. Another Shatter Sea this time blocked, but can't get punished. Mash is gonna work out for Brick, but not for long. Nice continuation of pressure from Shatter into a nice hit. Oh, short hops. The funny short hops.
Shatu
Jumping the
trying
whole around.
to...
Oh, JA actually ends before belly flop.
Yes.
And achieves Brick's height. Oh, that was so close to going the exact way opposite, but right now it is Brick that takes this one.
Yep. Brick putting one under his belt as well. Let us see what is gonna happen. Pingu again doing the dance of victory, wishing both players good luck, not favoring one over another.
That's how traditional Tian stances sound. It is confirmed by what would you call someone that learns about dragon type creatures? Let's just call them longmologists.
Yes, Longmologist I think is a perfect name for those. Okay,
They are
Shadow
very
doing
long
the...
creatures. I can confirm that with my years of expertise.
Shadow getting a very good round start and then catching the
Very
mash
aggressive as well.
attempt.
Yeah, Brick's Mash is not paying off right now. But the DP will. There was nothing to trade here. Shadow find perfect moment the card C. Goes into belly flop into instant kiss reset at the perfect amount of JD.
And
Oh,
gets
exploiting
the
all the
combo.
damage and getting an extremely powerful.
This is now a
Combo.
set point for Shadow.
Round 2. Fight.
And a very convincing one at that.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
the JC's gonna
almost
trade
getting the
OTG.
OTG.
Can't quite get the combo. It was very nice. We're trying to get some distance. Get some projectiles up,
Catching
but the
the
cards is
backdash.
2C. Right in the middle of the backdash, catching at the perfect distance for Pap.
And now Brick is in a very hard place. He has to hold. Yep. One more interaction
Ain't
and Brick
easy.
will be dead. Oh, this may... No, not quite. Not quite.
But there is basket. It could end now.
Oh my god, it
It
did!
does. Look, all of those items, all of them went to the right and ended up being
And
lined
all
up
of
in a
those were
single line.
pots. All the pots, all to the
Like
right.
there was one apple, I think.
No, I think that apple was before the basket.
Regardless, that was like 11 to 12 hits of items guaranteed.
Yes.
That was some insane RNG.
Crazy RNG for Shatu, putting him on the winner's side in Grand Finals. And now we are moving on to loser semis, which under our special Hoof to Floof rules is a first to 3. And this is myself versus Pingu. I will have to be right back though before this, so if you could please give me just a minute.
Well then, in this case, let us look over certain things. For instance, the fact that we have today a nice bounty of $50 to be fought over by everyone still present. Actually, not everyone still present for the loser of this, losers round 4, or the losers semi-finals, or finals, kind of. I mean, the finals of losers bracket as opposed to the grand losers finals. I am still working on terminology for those particular rounds. Whomsoever loses now will not partake in this money, but everybody else will. Babiuszek can still stand to earn some money if he manages to become first. Zorul is a generous sponsor after all.
Okay, I am back, and let us enjoy some Kian versus Velvet, first to 3 again. Oh, excuse me, I did not change the players yet. Set players, there we go. Now it's myself versus Pingu. Boozer, you're on the commentary duty. Good luck to you too.
Will do my utmost to commentate Ice versus Fire yet again.
Yes.
Will we see an oxymoronic frozen flame, or will we see boiling water all over the place?
Take your pick.
Who knows?
Velvet.
Saving the world never looked so good.
In the meantime, also look at the extra bracket. How's that the
So,
other?
Sparky, how shall you fare against the Ice Queen?
We must wait until after this fight to
Let us
declare it,
see
because
how fast
depending on
you
who
melt.
loses here, there will
Round
be
one.
one difference in the total end of the extra bracket. So we should immediately try to back, just get some this nice straight starting off. Babiuszek getting a good hit going, not something Pingu wants to see. It's a lot of space behind him, but that is going forward, trying to be aggressive, and the snowflake at the close range is going to be, well, purchased with blood. Pingu gets a chance to go aggressive now, however, Bab does have magic for trading DPs, for other things, and oh, he takes out and he does not block upon landing. DP comes out and gets cleanly punished pretty much, however not for a lot of damage. Pingu's back not in the corner outside of his favorite position, or just jiving on, but that air mobility option here used to perfectly catch Bab and finish him off. First round goes to Pingu after a stronger showing from Bab earlier, but a very changing tide of victory here. Pingu immediately putting Bab back into the left corner. Bab patiently awaiting something interesting. Pingu moves backwards far enough that Bab can start setting up projectiles. And he tries to move in just as Bab's doing his own buttons, big regular buttons. Putting Pingu at full screen with a frozen heart.
I see. Too close.
He was trying to get in, and that 2C is fast enough to hit, but not to combo. But the War Crime is going to be fast enough to hit and combo. Even the drop is still in favor of Pingu for that. Take out mid-air, gave him some extra damage. Hard knockdown on the trash, and the amount of chip is very high, and there it goes. A final snowflake winning this for Bab.
Final round. Fight.
Bab zoning with Shatter, sees even. It's rather close, but 2B whiffs, however, and there goes out a grab. Catching thing to put him in the corner. Theoretically leaving Bab with a lot of space to go back with, but that space is never going to be exploited as Pingu uses super, doesn't go into level 2. This is what's going on with the interactions here. Okay, but Babiuszek is pretty much at 2 bars of super here. Now Pingu goes for the level 2. If he manages to capitalize on this one, this is gonna be it. One more exchange, and Pingu could be winning right now. But the right grab is gonna prevent it for now. Still though, he's got a chance on the 5C, whiffs entirely as Pingu just soars above it and delivers a fatal blow afterward. 5C, such a long recovery time. Very nicely done by Pingu. Oh, that was not that did not look like a great spot to use 5C, but I did not question it. However, yeah, if that was a 6A, that would be an entirely different winner. But alas.
Take your pick.
Your miss input may have been off the charts, but alas, you are just a human, and so is your opponent. And this is a warfare of who has less miss inputs, not who has better play or more miss inputs.
So, Sparky,
The less mistakes you make, the greater you are in these games.
So, Ice Queen, let us see how fast you melt.
Round 1. Fight.
look, don't touch.
Well, Pingu has got the Oki, but not for long as the trading DP comes out and does not even trade. Pingu just has to deal with it. He will try to get closer. The amount of damage he got early on is still very helpful, but he's suffering a lot of chips so far, but he's patient. He will wait. And he goes in, he goes in, he tries to get in, but the DP immediately comes out again, securing Babiuszek a little bit more time to do things. The whiff is gonna be big enough to give Pingu an opening afterwards, while Babiuszek was scrambling to mount a defense. Pingu faking out the JC and getting grabbed for it. Dangerous games that are being played and they are being lost as another Shatter is gonna hit him directly into his toes.
Round 2. Fight.
Wonderful.
Pingu taking first initiative again. Babiuszek is not looking very good at the moment. Some of those amazing deep uses are perhaps in order. Oh, he drops again. Spaghetti indeed. Oh, we got that back on the playing field for a short moment, but Pingu still has block strings galore very soon. Oh, never mind. There goes the favorite son that hit Pingu in the toes, preventing him from getting too close, but Babiuszek's magic is melting away. He will backdash the bash, however, and get a nice clean projectile punish on it still, though, but JC is inevitable. It always finds a way, and it will find a way directly into Bab's face for the finish for Pingu. Round 2.
A match well fought, but not well enough.
Final round. Fight.
Excuse you.
Pingu Catching a nice hit, going directly into level 2. Cash lips galore. And another level 1. That's a lot, but Floof grabbing yet again. Pingu just not ready for most of these grabs. He's ready to hit the low as Bab was expecting to come way earlier and trying to push block preemptively. A war crane comes out for the first time in a while. Bab did not block it, and there we go. Pingu claims the match. The match?
Well enough.
The game. Yes, the game. That's the word.
Take your pick. Velvet.
Saving the world never looked so good. So, Sparky, how shall you fare against the Ice Queen?
So, Ice Queen, let us see how fast you melt.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, and who shall melt this time, or who shall burn? Right off the bat, Pingu is receiving a healthy dose of ice in this direct face. Tries to get the button in, but it quite works. And there we go, there's another attempt from way higher up in the air, catching Babiuszek squarely. Pingu doing his pressure, going for many overhits now. Tries to grab Bab, is ready for that, gets a little bit of time for himself here, and there's a nice hit as Pingu was probably expecting something or trying to push block preemptively. Pingu's back to full screen with very unhappy health. Oh, but he can get close very quickly, however 6A will catch, and another 5C getting stuffed by a behind Bab. JC. Not a great situation to be in for Babiuszek, however. Just one hit is gonna kill it, and oh! He opts for a low that could have traded with a trading DP. 5A is gonna hit, that's not quite enough to kill, but there we go, the chip will do its job. Very nice.
Round 2. Fight.
Aggressive here. Trying to get in as much as he can early on, but it's got some of the magic now. Very nice zoning with 2D, preventing Pingu from trying to go for cross-ups for fear of that 2D firing off. However, he is still very close, far too close for any dear's comfort. Some hits are gonna perform well, but not that many. DP comes out, magic is very limited for Bab. Pingu using his own to try and get the overhead going. There goes a 5A, catching nicely. Damage and the freeze frame. Bab's looking to be in a pretty damn good lead. Sending out plenty of projectiles in Pingu's way, but Pingu's unfrozen now. He can do what he bloody well can, but well, he cannot anymore, for he is dead now.
Take your pick. Velvet.
I will win, of course. I win at everything. Can't we just declare me the winner?
Come, show me your power.
Round 1. Fight.
Right off the bat, Babiuszek tries to go for a bit of a call to 5C. Gets quickly punished. Grab, tagged again by Bab, and I have lost connection here, so I do not know if I will be able to continue commentary. I do not know if the stream is continuing either, so good luck to the participants, and we may be having a funkiness. Oh no, never mind. The whole match got cancelled, I see.
Yeah, I think it is my internet. Luckily it was right at the beginning, but my internet is becoming worse and worse.
Match.
Oh no, this was Pingu! Wait, what? No, wait, it was me. No,
Pingu just moved a little bit and gave us a heart attack.
Let me rejoin the server, just to make sure. But for a second I was afraid that this was Pingu. Luckily it wasn't. It was still like the good old my ISP issue.
How to give a Paul a heart attack? Move slightly down after ending match.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it wasn't you. It wasn't you, Pingu. Don't worry about it. It was definitely not you. Okay, let us continue.
Take your pick. Velvet.
Saving the world never looked so good.
We will be taken into the future in the near future.
Come,
Shadow
show
King.
me your power.
It is, after all, a future that we all are waiting, and it will occur. It's also a future in which I don't believe Babiuszek is signed up for Guilty Gears to me. It's gonna be into the dusting due to those things. Right now we've got 2C goes unpunished, but so does the thing that Bab did, and well now Pingu's getting the upper. Hoof. Instant DP Pingu, expecting it, blocking and punishing. God, it feels so wrong to say that someone punished the Velvet DP. It's just not right. At least force people to instant block it in order to punish it. Like, come on. And Pingu claims it. There's some unrelenting offense going through. And some good expectations of DPs. Again, starting to get something going. What's another guy? Oh, that was a cross-up. God damn nasty. Very fast one as well. Hard to block, and Babiuszek is experiencing it in its fullest at the moment. Tenuous situation. Still managing to get some grabs out, and now fighting basically for every moment of life as his health is rather low, and Pingu is threatening to come in, but there's a very good and strong 5C predicting a dash-in attempt and dealing ridiculous amounts of damage to Pingu, who still has an option. He still can get in, and he will get in with it. JC immediately, and that's just enough damage to kill. I believe that JC Y is the best air button Tian has, also her best starter. This is hurtful.
Well done, Pingu. GG's. Pingu takes it 3-1, knocks me out of the tournament, and moves on to losers finals. Okay, with that, we have our next match, and that is Brick versus Pingu. Yeah, that was 3-1, absolutely.
Aye.
Well, I am the source, Pingu. I am the source. But yes, if you are ready, we are waiting, Pingu, for I swear you miscounted? No. You won 2 games, I won 1, you won another, and that's 3-1. There you go.
Wait, and before we watch at look at the video proof that we have right here on stream, and it's literally the opposite.
Sorry?
And before we actually did a miscount is what I'm saying, basically.
Oh, yeah.
The
No.
VOD, because why the hell not?
It is definitely 3-1, Pingu, for you.
The button.
Yeah, you can blame it on disconnect, but either way, Pingu, we are waiting for you, so if you don't mind,
Yeah.
we want
Let
to
us continue
proceed.
regular gaming.
Yes. Okay, Losers Finals, Pingu versus Brick, let's go. Or Brick versus Pingu, whichever side you want to name first.
One player versus another player in any direction.
Yes.
Out of pure will not to end up doing something ridiculous in accident, I did check the VOD and it is correct.
Yes, I thought so.
Sparky, how shall you fare against the ice
I had
queen?
to.
So ice cold.
Okay, this is psychological warfare against viewers, but since both Pingu and Brick derive their cursed power from this stage, it is fair for them. None of them have the advantage.
Oh. We do have to say that the amount of abyss power crawling in the background can power both of them up, so you know.
Yes.
I am hoping it powers Brick a little bit at the moment, as Pingu is doing his, well, the thing that he just did to Babiuszek.
Yes. Except hopefully Brick will not do the mistakes that I did. There were plenty of mistakes
To be fair,
done.
calling out some of those DPs that he did was very good from Pingu.
Yeah, definitely.
And again, catching a nice low.
Brick is in a very tough spot. One more interaction. Yeah, and there it is. Brick
And
actually
it's over.
tried to grab. This may have been a misinput, but I think I saw grab startup in there.
Not a warrior yet. You have much to learn.
Pingu starting in a fiery fashion, pun intended. Yes. Oh, dash up 6A, actually catching 5B because Pingu was a little bit slow on that one. But yes, Pingu gets his Ashlook war crime started, and let's go. Again, half of your health missing.
Whoa! That was a bit of devious movement here before that JC on the same side.
That's a classic actually from Pingu. He's been doing that forever, and that is one of the evil ones. Okay. We have Brick putting Pingu all the way on the other side. Well, it is very difficult to make such a comeback against a Tian, because hey, one hit and you're dead. As could be seen here.
She just needs to get close, and she's very good at getting close.
Yep, as could be seen in the last game of myself versus Pingu, as could be seen here.
Yeah.
One mistake, one too greedy icicle, and that you do not basically call out a dash up from Tian. And there it is, 1-0.
And this particularly sad part here for Velvet is that due to the nature of her zoning, she's very actively pressing buttons and being in frames of different buttons, recoveries, and so on.
Yes.
So basically, that miscalculation not only allows Tian to get close, but usually also to get a free hit.
Yep, that is deadly true. This is something that you have to learn to deal with as Velvet. Sometimes when Tian plays well and punishes stuff like this and does dash-ins at the correct time, you get so scared as Velvet that you do not even summon anything, but then you're not even zoning, you're not using your tools. So you have to find this right balance between greediness and safety and actually calling out the Tian approach. and can be extremely hard and extremely taxing. So yeah, this is a funky matchup.
So, Sparky, how shall you fare against the Ice Queen?
So, Ice Queen, let us see how fast you melt.
Round
It's
one.
more and more why, even though theoretically speaking, Velvet has answers to everything but Tian does, it's far easier for Tian to just go through it.
Yeah, it's
The reaction.
I would say yes, but it's not as bad as some people think. I think. Oh no!
No, what I
Brick.
mean is basically that it's the reaction level required is easier on Tian than it is on.
Yes, I would say that is a correct assessment. Brick being put into the corner,
Oh,
finally getting
Pulling out
something
the breaking
done.
smash.
Oh, that was a cute, unintended ice, like snowflake that was keeping him safe. But the low gets Brick, and now, oh no, the mash does not happen. This is so sad. Like 5A, Velvet 5A is godlike, but when it whips, because Tian is just above
Yeah.
it, it's a feels bad moment, alright.
Round two.
If you're whipping your anti-air because someone is just directly above it, chances are they're falling down with a button, ready to hit you.
Yep. Oh no, Brick did quite a few misinputs, failed the pickup, then did not really capitalize on Tian being away. Oh, again, another 5C. Yeah, this is a call out that you have to do sometimes as well, but oh, and this, yep. 6Aing when Tian is away. This is HtF, this is not dead yet. Yeah, even though Pingu will build up a bar, this is not dead yet, but it will be tons of damage. And super, there we go. One more hit.
Well, one more interaction for Pingu,
And there it is.
that's the hit.
The level 2 JA.
JA.
Something not many people mention, but level 2 JA is absurd when it comes to frame data, when it comes to speed, when it comes to hitboxes that it has. It is a very
It was
good
like
button.
more than 7 times in a row on the same height,
Yep.
as far as I know. Like while pushing an opponent mid-screen, mid-air to a different side, and it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, you can also do POM-like mix with it. Oh, excuse me. Let me add victory to Pingu's display. There we go. This is also something you can do. You can use to do POM-like mixes with, because JA is so fast that if you do it right before hitting the ground and then do a 2A, it is incredibly difficult to block. And yes, that was definitely a good bait. I remember Grizz being extremely good at baiting 6As, and I see Pingu. Pingu is advancing to the same level. This is scary.
I hope you have been keeping up with your
Our
training.
little Tian all grown up and kicking our asses. Yes. Oh, the memes! Round 3rd Shatter B. Now, that's an interesting one.
Well. If you can't beat them, join them. Or something like that, I don't know.
I'm surprised.
Should have been Lalarino now against Pingu.
Tian to
Bringing
B.
out all the memes that he can muster.
Tian to B, still a good anti-air. Perfect snowflake though from Brick, but the 5C call out. Yeah, you can actually also start getting desperate trying to do the call outs against the Tian. It may not work out, as you can see here. Oh, and the war crime. Is this dead? No, I don't think so,
that was
right?
not wrong.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is close, but
Too close.
Oh,
DP
oh no!
punished somehow. But one white and the 2C whiffs.
Pingu was about to punish it, but he actually push blocked the DP. Oh,
Oh, oh my. Okay, I see.
Round two.
I didn't even realize that.
no. Oh, the meme Shatter C. And then the wake up 6A. Sometimes it just works. And then the drops. The classic Velvet drops.
Launcher chosen punished as well, nicely.
Yeah.
Oh, plus there was a whiff on due to backdash here.
It is what it is.
What was that?
Brick. Don't mind, Pingu is on a set point right now. Brick needs a miracle to come back from this. Okay, Brick just up backing, trying to get some space, but not really succeeding, and that should be it.
It's so.
Yep, Brick getting knocked
Yes.
out, 3-0.
very strong.
Like a moth to the flame.
Pingu is extremely scary today, yes. Okay. And with that, we move to our grand finale, grand finals. Okay. Let me just put the score for Pingu in. This time no rigging, hopefully, unless I am drunk and blind, which is always the case, so you know. But Shattoo versus Pingu. Shattoo on the winner's side, Pingu on the loser's side. Do mind that Shattoo is the person that knocked Pingu into the loser, so this is a vengeance match, and Pingu needs to win twice to dethrone Shattoo. So let's go. Let us enjoy this.
I have meanwhile decoded the words of the ancients, and I have come down to you with a prophecy of how the extra bracket is gonna look like. I will be posting it within very few minutes, for I have fully charted it out now.
Okay, that is good to hear. Okay. With that, Shattoo is ready. We are waiting for Pingu, who is enjoying his victory, no doubt. I will try my hardest, and no matter the outcome, that is what matters most. That is actually a very good way of thinking when it comes to fighting games. You lose some, you win some, and well, if you lost, just take it as it is and learn from it. That's all there needs to be said about this. Okay, oh, let me just mark, of course, Pingu as, first of all, grand finals. Let me put this and fix this. There we go. And now let me mark Pingu as the loser's side. And let us enjoy this. Gotta cue some both music. I am afraid we don't have any so far. Maybe one day we'll have dedicated, you know, TM, copyrighted, do not steal, Hoof to Floof finale music, but not today. Sweat mode engaged. Oh, heck yeah. We got a sweat mode for both of these players.
Oh, we need to find Grizz again, since he used to play on instruments. We can make him get us some music.
Yeah, we should. We should hold him at a gunpoint until he does.
A vocal Hoof to Floof theme, like an anime opening, would be horrible.
Shattoo trying a 5C to perhaps challenge a dash-in from Pingu, but up back into a button, well, proved superior. And now a grab. Looking really strong for Pingu. Getting the flip, getting the pressure. This is, yeah, 1/3 of Shattoo's health is left. Oh. This is pain and suffering. Dropping the combo at the key moment. Shattoo getting the instant block and then the punish. And suddenly situation is reversed! I wish Velvet had J buttons. I tried JC once to catch Pingu. It did not work out. Oh, a little bit too late. That was a belly flop. I know it, and it was coming, but it was not fast enough. Is that dead? Yeah, if Pingu spends? Yeah, he definitely does. And Pingu still has more than one bars of meter.
You have much to learn.
Yan meter gain is disgusting. Oh, excuse me.
It is.
I am pressing buttons stupidly. There we go. It's still 0-0. Yeah.
I mean, it's slightly less than 0, more than 0-0, but not quite enough for a rounding of points. And Pingu remained on top of the apple for a moment there. There goes the belly flop. Nice.
Oh, blocking the cross up.
Well. Oh, and Shattoo pressing down for a split second. They're getting caught by JC.
Okay. Yeah, more pressure from
The
Pingu.
situation is Shattoo pressing a reversal and getting meated.
Yep.
Once no wake-up buttons. Oh, there are wake-up buttons just when Pingu is ready for him.
And that should be it for this game. Barring unfortunate drops, which do happen especially with tournament nerves. No drops. Pingu takes the first game of the first set.
Well performed.
But not
Well performed indeed. It is actually often useful to go for an easier combo if you know that you can kill an opponent with an easier combo. Flashy combos you tend to drop under pressure.
Or just in general, there's always that element of reliability. The best reliability, given the amount of damage you need to deal, is usually the best.
Yep. You had faith in there. Well, faith in your combos is also something you should have, definitely.
Faith was had, drops were not.
Yes.
We believed and we were received.
The combos deliver.
Well, there are many blessings granted to the faithful.
Yep. And drops were avoided. The heretics were not there.
That was an insult, right?
Round one. Fight.
Alright, off the bat, very aggressive from Pingu. Going for a not max JD there. Get the hard knock from Shatu. The Wartime catches him. Out of all those cartwheel attempts. Pingu trying to do what now? Trying to go for a low. Shatu does roll out of the corner. Oh, the JA counts as the 5BA, but not so much. Oh, but Shatu tries to pull out the Sentinel while the dragon is way too close. The dragon continues the assault, and the assault is terrible indeed as the alpaca is now falling. Not quite yet, but very close. Wake up to A into Katsi, all of it. Big was ready for. It is kill.
Do not let defeat be the end.
Round two.
Oh, there was a spike.
Fight.
Too close.
Well, sometimes the internet do be like that. I don't think there is any... Oh no! Pingu not ready to block the cross-up. Not taking the grab either. Shatu getting a ton of mileage out of his buttons right now. And another setup. Oh, but 7D. Yep, Tian can just 7D it. Why would you play around when you can just 7D and that's it? Shatu not blocking the overhead, getting level 2s. We are gonna see some Ash loops. This is definitely not death yet, but this will be some damage. Okay. Another meaty catches Shatu, and this is painful. This is JD reset. And then a flip. Oh no. This is unraveling quickly for Shatu.
Yep, that's it. It's over.
2 games taken just like that by Pingu.
But not well enough.
There can be no hope in this hell. No hope at all. Adversity, however, can foster hope and resilience in some individuals, in some circumstances.
Yeah,
and
we can hope that
from the
Pop...
ancestors, so I broke it up. So yes.
We can hope that Pop will build up resistance and resilience, but it may or may not happen, depending on circumstances.
It depends on the number of concussions she has already suffered from trying to cut C around as a form of movement.
Poor Pop.
Come, show me your power.
Okay, Shatu. He needs to reverse the situation right now. Oh no, the unfortunate whiff of a cartwheel A. Giving Pingu a red grab, which I believe was a failed push block. Okay, belly flop, catching Pingu. Pingu not playing around it as much. Oh, anti-air cartwheel A, that's old school, 1.0 time. And then 2B, that is not 1.0 time, that was always pretty good. Again.
But the 2B entires excellently against
Yes.
the JC bottom, and Pingu's taking charge of the situation, catching the chat with an overhead. Hey, Wake Up Bash is back on the menu, boys! Putting Pingu back into the corner with his favorite side switch combo. Oh, but the belly flop's gonna come out and is gonna get punished, and that should be kill. A risky choice from Shatu.
Yep, Shatu is paying full price
Gambled
for it.
and lost.
2.5 bars built for Pingu. That is some potential damage.
Round 2.
Okay, Pingu is on set point. This is the first Grand Finals match, so if that happens, Pingu wins. And he is gonna harness some damage right now. If he wins, this will be a reset, and we'll see another set. Okay, yep, crazy damage. We've all come to expect it. Perfect conversion from Shatu. I was sure Pingu would drop. Very nicely done.
It's my turn.
Okay. Oh, what a grab! No conversion, sadly, again.
Impressive.
Oh, whipping the JC into a grab. Again, probably failed push block from Pingu. And, well, this is pain. Both players pretty much one touch from death. Pingu gets a hit, but no real conversion. And careful neutral from both. Oh, Shatu tries a big call out. Not quite working out. This should be it for the first set of our Grand Finals. Yep.
3-0.
3-0 for Pingu, indeed.
Do not let defeat be the end.
Looks to be a Tian season again.
Yeah, Pingu making it a Tian season, alright.
To be fair, it depends on how you consider these words. Like, for instance, it is the Tian season. We can hunt Tians today. As opposed to Tian season being something where everybody's a Tian. And oh my god. There's so many war crimes.
There were many war crimes and many more probably will be had.
I do wonder if Tian can play the accordion. Seems very likely to me.
If Tian can play what, excuse me?
The accordion.
The accordion? There's a joke in there that I am not getting. Please emphasize.
I'm making references to that one video of the Serb playing Serbian patriotic songs. Because, you know, war crimes Serbia.
Oh,
it's gonna be on Tian.
This is way too much of an obscure reference for me to get, especially tired and after a full day of work.
Understandable. The full day of work part is heavy on me as well this week.
Wasting my
Yes.
time, you foolish flea bag.
Round 1.
Sometimes work just is like this.
It does things to you.
Yes.
You know what else does things to you? Hoof to Floof, number 37.
Yes. Oh, perfect mash from Shatu, actually punishing Pingu for trying to do a cute reset. Oh, we have a trade of JBs. And then, well, just a dash up into JC, a classic of Tian, giving Pingu an upper hand.
Exercising with the patience and still managing to find the overhead. The pressure of Tian is scary indeed.
Yep, Shatu not blocking those flips. This is very painful, but a crucial drop gives Shatu the chance. Shatu will put Pingu into the corner, and now Pingu has to hold the mix. Oh, and the JC.
Nice JC, but one more interaction. Belly flop comes out perfectly.
Shatu taking the lead.
It was close.
A little bit luck involved, but hey, we take those. This is what fighting games are for. They are also about luck. So there we go.
And before we first 3-0.
Yep. Oh, not punishing the cartwheel B. Not quite fast enough. The JA from Pingu actually interrupting the cinnamon roll on time. But he gets smashed and then he gets punished. JA into kiss. I would have gotten kissed 100%. I would not have avoided this 100%.
Yeah, nonetheless, does love being in the air all the time, so, you know. Ooh, backdash into grab, catching Pingu and landing very funky.
Oh,
Nice, mare to air hit. Shattu's dominance in this round is slowly ending now with a reset as well. From
Yep,
Pingu.
it is slipping away currently. Granted, Pingu has to play perfectly. He cannot get hit once.
Well, one belly flop, I believe he gets alive, but barely.
Yes,
And there is
but-
meters on both players, so things can turn interesting. Whiffing that grab, trying to get a button out, but oh, he cannot fully confirm this. This is dangerous, and the 2B anti-air again kicks in, winning this round for Pingu. Unless there's a drop. Unless there is a drop, and now there's a belly flop whiff into another 2B counter. There we go.
This was spaghetti
Parish.
galore at the end. Both players panicking, trying to get a confirm, trying to get a land, like a combo to finish up.
Yeah, it's just painfully scrambling, and the eggs are out.
They are indeed out of the basket. Oh no, this is the perfect start for Pingu, and a pretty horrible one for Shattoo.
Yeah, Shattu's 3 meters will feel nowhere near as impactful as what Pingu just did, I believe. But we'll still find out.
Yeah, I will say, I am probably scared of 3-meter Tian the most when it comes to Ash loops. And what, perfect block of a cross-up war crime.
Over grab! Pingu expertly predicting what Shattu is gonna do.
Up back into air grab. Pingu is on the next level this time. Oh,
There goes out the level 3. It can hit immediately, I think. Not quite, because the level 1 from the hand puts her midair. The cancel from level 1, I mean from 2A into level 1 was amazing presence of mind from Pingu here.
what a big brain play. Imagine having armor when you have an armor crushing move. When would you ever
I mean, it's not
see...
even about armor.
When would you ever see
It's just-
Tian just react with a raw super? The knowledge, the
This is
big
the
brain...
first interaction known to man where Tian Raw Super is actually the best option.
That was... I am speechless. Genuinely. Wow, Pingu. That is clip worthy, alright?
Look, it puts you midair. It's the same with, you know, Velvet going shot to C, for instance.
Yep.
It puts you midair.
It's not just about putting you midair, it's also about the fact that it just went through armor and didn't give Shattoo any way to react to it. He just got hit and then killed by it.
Yeah, the damage it dealt was also very good.
Foolish flea bag.
Apparently, Zoral, I didn't know this, but apparently... I knew it,
I mean, I'm not even sure if it bypasses armor. It just might be a general super effect.
It may be, but I know Oleander's Fred bypassed armor, so Oleander could, for example, stuff Arizona level 1 with Fred, but yes. I think this is similar. This may bypass armor. But hey, what we have right now is a game in front of our eyes, and, well, Shattoo is currently not enjoying his life. Rolls out of the corner, cross counters Pingu back, but gets hit by a war crime. More pressure. Oh, and the level 1. Just for hard knockdown. Desperation.
Hail Mary has been achieved.
Yep.
Shattoo is not in the best of places.
Desperation level Tele-C did not work out.
Defeat be the end.
Round 2. Fight!
We have careful neutral from Pop. Oh, Shattoo catching the Pingu, whipping a button, whipping a grab to be precise. And then getting kissed. This is pain and suffering. This is what Pop can do to you. Oh, and the 7D call out, no conversion sadly, again. But a perfect KO, still. This time, Pingu is the one who had no fun whatsoever allowed.
Final round. Fight!
Again, careful neutral from both players, trying not to overextend, but 7D, yeah, Pingu was just waiting. He was waiting for that 7D, staring at his bar and then mashed it and, well, got the better part of it. Pingu then gets a 2A, oh no. This is such a series of unfortunate events, I don't even want to go over it. But, well, Shatu is currently actually enjoying his life because he got a grab, a drop and a grab. Hey, happens to the best of us. Okay. We are back to neutral. Granted, Shatu is missing quite a bit of health. One good hit and Shatu will be dead. Oh, we have the setup. Not quite landing.
Oh, man.
Pingu was just a little bit too high. The pot whipped. No bounce, no second hit to make it safe. Well, Shatu was just wide open. And that is 2-0 for Pingu in the second set. Pingu is one game away from taking the tournament.
With a 6-0 too. Amazing.
Okay, players are getting ready for the last game. Well, perhaps the last game, I would say. The deciding games. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Toxic. This
The
is...
candidate for the last game.
I
mean,
didn't
look,
see this before.
What did you not see before?
The art that Toxic posted.
Oh yes,
I love
yes,
it.
the art is very nice.
It's so good. It's so good. I cannot even put it into words. Thank you, Toxic, for making it. Okay.
Come, show me your power.
Ready? Fight.
Let us see. Again, both players starting safe, but oh, a little bit of a scrambled X again going on. Trying to press buttons as they drop. Very little. Finally working out for Shatu, actually getting the call out right. Then the 2A call out. This is a good start.
Shattubatu definitely ran on some hope here, but there goes another war crime. The napalm is being spilled and the flames are touching. There is white phosphorus coming up next for Pingu, so we'll see if he can use the another war crime. No, that's just gonna be a regular 2A.
The amount of fiery war crime jokes that just came into place was too damn high. But yes. Oh, and then Pingu gets the JC, and that should be it for round one.
Level 1? Not even that.
Pingu on tournament point.
With every lesson,
Shatu
comes
has to
understanding.
adjust right now.
Round 2. Fight.
Second now, we're gonna see someone getting very sad. Over JC, JBs. Oh, that was so much good stuff from Shatu, but Pingu just blocking all of it casually and going into an overhead that Shatu immediately gets opened up by.
Oh, Shatu decides to
Okay,
just
nice
smash.
trade. Yeah, comes out in favor of Shatu.
This is what Shatu needed. Oh no, mistimes the grab though. Well, not mistimes it, I guess. Pingu just upbacked, but yes.
There goes a kiss. Finally getting a lot of good damage for Shatu, but he drops. He tries to go for another kiss. Oh, Shatu is trying to get a bit of its own turn. 2B comes out. Oh, catches with top 8. This should be a turn for him. Finally, a round for Shatu.
Yep. Both players have pretty much free bars. Shatu has slightly less, but it's pretty much free bars for practical purposes. So, next person to get hit is gonna explode.
Guaranteed.
Yes. Oh, and this is
Oh, but
Shatu.
the Cinnamon will not survive. Shatu just runs too far and gets kicked.
Shatu gets the first turn when it comes to getting exploded. Yep, level 1, and half of your health is missing as a high health character. You hate to see it. Oh, the anti-air 5B, this button does everything.
I can't believe dragons have war crimes now. They gave him ammunition. They gave him guns, everything they need. Explosions.
And the
roll-ups.
final hit went from 70.
AC.
You couldn't get more more in style when it comes to Tian than ending with a 7D reversal.
These are truly dark times upon which the armies of Tianhuo have come over us.
Indeed, the army of one, mind you. The elite has been sent to EU.
One-man army.
Yeah.
Pingu, the winner. Congratulations. And also, the fact that this was a 6-0 sweep in the finals, even though previously Shattubatu kicked Pingu into the loser's bracket, is kind of amazing.
For some reason, I cannot submit scores in Challonge.
I believe Challonge is currently having a moment of dying.
Yeah, it would seem so.
Oh, okay, after a refresh it works. Allow me to type it in.
It do be like that sometimes, Shatu. Again, don't take it personally. It happens. Hey, we can all enjoy some Tian shenanigans for now.
I
And
think we might need to like close the tournament down some of the time because it quite literally does not allow us submit score to work.
I don't think we can actually go through this.
Thank you, Challonge, for making this slightly harder.
Yeah, just so you guys know, this is basically the tournament. I am trying to input scores as we go. 3-0 to Pingu, and it's just like this. Saving into nothing. Saving into nothing.
Same for me.
So,
However, we can still look at standings because they will not change no matter what.
Yep,
so we've
I
got
think
Pingu at the
so.
first spot. Naturally, Pingu, the one-man army. Shattubatu, the flopper of bellies, and the honest Hoof sees Paprika player at second place.
Yep.
Rick at third place, managing to get quite far and overcome Babiuszek at the fourth place. Our champion has truly mightily fallen.
Yes.
Jag on the 5th, Lalarino on 6th, Boolerex on 7th, me on 8th, and then Avocado and Keysmash ex aequo at the last.
Yes. 5th and 7th are equal, so both Jag and you are 7th. Excuse me, not Jag, Boolerex and you are 7th. Jag and Lalarino are 5th, but that is beyond the point. We have our standing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a pretty cool tournament, I think. We've got a ton of surprises, a ton of good plays to look at, and some really big brain ones to marvel at. So yeah, thank you guys for participating. I will mention one thing though that I did not mention before. You did mention it earlier, Boozer, but thank you, Zoral, very much so for donating $25 to the prize pool. This is always, you love to see it. Thank you very much for your generosity. Thank you also for Guilty Gear donation, because it also, Guilty Gear, excuse me, donation, because it also happened. We'll probably thank you again tomorrow. But yes, carrying TFH indeed, actually giving us purples and money for all of this. But yes.
With generous sponsors.
Yes, Shatu, Pingu, and Brick, of course, do not forget to join Matcherino for Hoof to Floof, so I can do actual payouts and we can get the prizes going. And thank you everyone for participating. It has been a fun one. It has been a good one. Let us get this repeated next week. And with that, let us have a very nice bracket tomorrow as well. I do encourage anyone and everyone that has enough time and the will to join tomorrow on Guilty Gear to do that. We have currently 3 non-EU players signed up, I believe, and 3 EU players. So you know. Yes. This should be a fun one too. Hopefully I can get the overlays done or rather redone by then, but I promise nothing because life has been busy. But yes, thank you everyone for watching, also for tuning in to Hoof to Floof. And we have no one to raid, sadly, from TFH. So I think we'll just end it on this one in this case. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Boozer, for commentating this. Wouldn't have been possible without you.
As per usual.
Yep. So.
As per usual.
In this case, thank you guys, and see you see you tomorrow and next week.
Let the hoofing and fluffing continue forever.
Yep. Bye bye.